Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
Yeah!
50 flow, he ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white. Yeah. He's off. Yeah. He's off.
What up, what up, what up?
What it do, what it do? Yo, hey, we got smoke already. You feel me? Already. Y'all
already.
I heard you had a fucking issue.
With who?
These nuts.
Man. Man, you is shot out, man. You is shot out, kid. How you doing, Mickey?
I'm good. How you doing? Music 101 CEO.
Shit, cooling, man. Cooling. Trying to figure out how we gonna get YB out of jail, man.
You put him there.
God damn, you gonna put everybody on me.
I mean, at this point, you done
salute.
You got the finesse effect yourself. You are the finesse effect. You drop a video, then next thing you know, they locked up.
Come on now, how you gonna put me in a finesse effect? That's just crazy. God damn.
Hey, I don't believe it. Till the Yungeen Nate shit happened. And I said, yup, I've been calling it for a year. That music, you was the feds.
Hey, what them people told him? Them people told him they were coming. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, taking his ass to Jacksonville. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that, man. But hey, y'all.
Team music game, what it do?
Salute. Hey, man. I need y'all to do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, share the live, send a live to anybody, everybody. Put it on your social media. Support the channel, gang.
Okay, hey. Your mama, your baby mama, or whatever, all that.
Facts. But before we get into it, man, y'all just go ahead and let us know, man, where y'all from. Do we have Louisiana in here tonight?
Oh, you ain't scared of Louisiana. But anytime we be in a wreck, you be scared to ask where they from. You ain't scared. Okay, I see what
Hey, nah, because I had some people from Louisiana hit me up, goddamn it, and they want to get a lot of shit out their chest. They got a lot of shit to say about their YB shit. What's going on, man?
Hey, let's pop it.
Rep your hood, let me see. Z's up, let me see. Peas down, let me see. Throw it up, let me see. let me see, let me see. Rep your hood, let me see. Z's up, let me see. P's down, let me see. Throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Rep your hood, let me see. Z's up, let me see. P's down, let me see. Throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Rep your hood, let me see. Z's up, let me see. P's down, let me see. Throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Rep your hood, let me see. Z's up, let me see. P's down, let me see. Throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Rep your hood, let me see. Z's up, let me see. P's down, let me see. Throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Rep your hood, let me see. Z's up, let me see.
Hey. Y'all already know the 803 here, okay? The Met here, Columbia. You already know.
Hey man, what before we get into it, Mickey, go ahead and give us the disclaimer, and we're gonna see what the chat talk about, man.
Okay, y'all already know, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on Triple Threat Friday. Y'all already know we gonna pop our ish, but before we get into it, all information contained on this live is for entertainment, heavy on the mother effing entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used during this live is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you and your mama. Not nobody on this panel and nobody in this shit. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it, man. Your boy Blue Nitty said, "Fix it for me." Mickey,
what's wrong with
can you fix it for me? I don't know what he talking about.
Music being the police, I can't fix that. You got to be like, I don't know how the pension shit work. He might have to give a notice or something.
He say my name is messed up. See, can you fix it for me? Hey, hit it.
Name.
I don't know, gang. Hey, Nitty, you gotta hit her in the DM, man, and see what whatever, you know.
Yeah, just inbox me because I can't fix your name though.
I don't even understand what he's saying. But hey, how everybody doing, man? Hit that like button, share the live. You know what I'm saying? We finna get into it. I already know most of y'all came here to get that NBA YoungBoy content, but we got small little topics right before that, and I promise we gonna get to it ASAP. We ain't gonna spend too much time on these little other topics.
We got to get to the bottom line while you locked up YoungBoy though, like for real.
I could have sworn I thought it was Finesse who did it. Now listen, I gotta tell you this too, Mickey. You gotta stop saying I'm the police on this internet, because I got motherfuckers calling me saying, bro, why is she saying you the police? I even had to block a nigga on Instagram because a nigga say, damn, dog, you told. I'm like, come on, man. God damn.
They know I be playing.
you know, everybody don't, everybody can't comprehend or don't have a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I be playing, but do I really be playing?
See, there you go. I'm like AK now. I might have to make a call. I might have to make a call, man.
I don't know. Okay, I'll try. It just be funny. I ain't gonna lie. Police shit sometimes, so it just be funny. It goes into our narrative, okay?
Jesus.
Because like I suppose like technically you would think I'm the officer, but really you the officer.
That's crazy. That's just beyond me. That's just beyond me.
So to everybody that's wondering, no, music is not the police. He's the police.
Damn. Yeah. And don't worry about it. Hey, please enjoy this live, y'all.
You ain't sorry really long time. I'm gonna spit out my head.
Hey, you know, last time I said somebody was fired, goddamn it went viral, goddamn it. I ain't gonna say it. Hey man, let's go ahead and get into this Drake and Rick Ross situation real quick, right? Now,
what the fuck is happening?
Hey man, now y'all know, for the people that don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody know, man. Your boy Drake sent the diss track at Ross. Ross, Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar, everybody at this point. Salute. Everybody at this point, you feel me? And Ross, he responded in 2 hours, like ASAP, right? and he made some accusations. He said that Drake got a BBL. He said Drake was a white boy. He said Drake sent the cease and desist to French Montana on the mixtape. And the guy came out and said that was true. One of Drake and French Montana friends actually went on Joe Budden podcast and said yes, that was true, but he don't want to go into detail because he's friends with both of them. Then your boy 1090 Jake, the one and only 1090 Jake, came in and inserted himself in his beef.
And I just said he in the big league, he's not.
For real, you know what I'm saying?
The balls at him.
Because Ross was calling Drake a white boy. So 1090 say, hey, you want a white boy attention? Here you go. So
1090 taking offense to the white boy comment saying nigga.
Hey.
Well, okay.
Hey, I'm just a messenger. So your boy 1090 inserted himself. He let it be known that, hey Ross, I ain't feeling how you coming at Drake. So Rick Ross posted 1090 Jake paperwork where he told the police that a gun was his and etc.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So 1090 exposed Rick Ross for technically being a CO for a long time. And as a response, he dropped paperwork. Like, and that ain't some police shit. Like, the fuck?
Rick Ross.
Yeah. And he got it fast as hell.
Right.
Do he still got connections with law enforcement?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know at this point. You know what I'm saying? But 1090 Jake, after all this came out, 1090 Jake posted a whole video about Rick Ross being a correctional officer. Rick Ross said that he was only a correctional officer for 4 months, but 1090 Jake posted certificates that show in the application that shows he was a correctional officer for 2 years.
Hold on.
Now,
how the fuck 1090 Jake get a motherfucking employment paperwork? The fuck?
Hey, that's the first thing I said. How this nigga get the application that Ross filled out?
That got to break the that be some type of like law, like not HIPAA, but what's the people for their employment?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna hit you up and ask you how the fuck did 1090 get Ross application?
Oh no, I can't answer that. I don't know how the fuck he did that shit. Listen,
that boy got that shit, man. So
do he got a connect at the jail or something? Let me find out. He must got a connect.
Who 1090?
Yeah, because I think we're gonna get somebody employment info.
Right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it threw me for a loop too.
Shit getting real policey out here.
It most definitely threw me for a loop. But he also posted a video of Rick Ross at the academy, right?
Hold up? How the fuck you get that academy video?
I don't know.
So this shit's a whole nother level. Like video.
At this point, we need to call motherfucker 1090. But
he ain't gonna answer for me. You might got a better chance to get him to pick up than me.
Nah, I done it. Now I'm finna show y'all the video. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Now it was a lot of people saying that the video old, but I never seen no fucking video of Rick Ross at the academy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Me either, but the issue is this. Didn't we already know he, like, whether you was a fucking CO police for 2 days, we already knew he worked. Like, what was, like, I don't know, what was exposed in the aha moment? Like, what was the,
I guess because
I don't be catching it sometimes. Like, what was the, like, oh shit? Like, what was it?
The only thing that I could really get from it is that Ross said he was only a correction officer for 4 months, and Jake proved that it was more than 4 months. That's the only thing that I can get.
Well, he basically proved that another rapper is a liar.
He proved that he lied, right? Basically, he proved that he lied. So
do we think Ross was like told the truth or something. Didn't he take somebody's name, like somebody's name or some shit?
Who?
Ross, like, and then said he did take
the real Rick Ross.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit just different. This internet, I can't keep up with it because I just don't understand. Like, what was the like? Okay, you know, you made it past probation on the job. Like,
now, y'all let me know though. Do y'all fault Ross for being a correctional officer?
No. I mean, I know. Shit, he had a job.
Hold on, I'm trying to find.
Somebody said, "What was Jake's career before YouTube? Criminal."
Hold on.
Damn, that was Ross. He looked different as fuck in the face.
Okay. So this the oath right here that he took.
The oath.
Man, listen, 1090 pulled up every motherfucking thing. He had to hit the boss itself.
Nah, that ain't no motherfucking pull up. That nigga got the file. Like, that's not no you just go look online type shit. That's the fucking employment file.
Right. Now, and he even got the questionnaire that they asked him. Like, the nigga went, like, you know, I can't lie. But, like I said, the only thing that I can get from it is he just showing that, nah, this nigga was a correction officer longer than 4 months. That's the training right there. Now, tell me this, though. A lot of people saying that they don't see him in the video. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
Black dude in that video, and I mean, I tell you, he looked different. That is him. He looked different as hell.
Right.
I mean, I don't remember what Rick Ross really looked like when he first came out, but he looked different as hell to me.
Let's see, could I find the
video? I had to watch that shit like, folks, god damn. The sign, the acceptance letter, the fuck?
He got everything, man. He got everything. Oh, man.
I mean, Rick Ross, my thing be this. I get the up and coming rappers, but Rick Ross so like massive now, like that there ain't gonna take him out.
Right. Now I'm finna play just a video real quick of the Academy shit. Y'all let me know, could y'all find Rick Ross? Because I couldn't really tell who was Rick Ross or who wasn't. But for 1090 Jake to post this, Ross had to be in there. So,
or he could have just alluded that that's the type of shit he was doing.
No, he actually said this is okay. Let's listen to his exact words.
Like 2 black people in there.
Let's listen to his exact words. What he said.
Oh.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake. No rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Rick Ross, the self-proclaimed kingpin, but actual former corrections officer.
Now,
I'm finna,
he need to be. I don't know. What the fuck was this?
Do y'all think that's Ross right there?
I don't think who else it could be if that's not him. Said this was back in the 90s, right?
Right. But I ain't gonna lie, that don't even look like it could be though. But on the picture, he looked fat and round. So this, I don't know. Let's keep going.
Oh, we always I know him.
Huh?
You see that head when you turn to the side, that might be him. Okay. That might be him.
Let me see that.
You put on mute. So I got a question. So did he turn kingpin before or after being a correctional officer?
According to 1090 Jake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your boy Rick Ross, he was cool with the Booby Boys, and they was kingpins before he became a correctional officer. But Rick Ross already had quit his job when the Booby Boys got arrested. See, Ross made it seem like that he became a correctional officer. Ross made it seem like he became a correctional officer to, I guess, assist the Booby Boys with getting stuff in the jail or whatever the case may be. But 1090 Jake say Ross already had quit before the Booby Boys like even went to jail, and he say the shit that Ross was at, like the transfer center or whatever, he wouldn't have been able to get nothing in to them anyway. So it don't make sense. But he was connected with kingpins though.
So why did he say self-proclaimed drug kingpin if he wasn't the kingpin? He was a friend of the kingpin.
Because, you know, when Ross got in the game, that's what he proclaimed to be, the kingpin. I know Noriega, the real Noriega, he owed me 100 flavors. Well, if the real Noriega owe you 100 flavors, goddamn 100 bricks, then goddamn, you moving weight. So
y'all
he's
too much into these songs.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it, but
so hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what was the motive behind this. I guess just to prove that he lied about the time he was a CEO. But I ain't gonna lie, that video, I can't find Ross in that video. I'm not saying he's not in that motherfucker. I'm just saying that nigga look totally different if he was.
We gotta look at the nose, because that nose is definitely go big.
Hold on.
I don't know. That side of that head, I mean, that head shape. Look at the head shape, because Ross' head still shaped like that.
Now, it was somebody in there, but it's like 1090 Jake didn't start the video at the beginning. Now, on the video that was posted on social media, it was a guy with glasses, a short, fat guy with glasses that could have been him.
Is Ross short, though?
I don't know. I ain't never stood on the side of Ross.
He looks pretty tall.
Kingpin, but actual former corrections officer.
I can't see that nose. It's kind of blurred. I don't know. Maybe that was just added for wow factor.
Okay, put it like this. Him inserting himself in this beef, is that a good look for 1090? Because now you have one of the biggest.
Surprised though? It's a clout move, and it worked. Hell, Ross started. I mean, you got Rick Ross, regardless of whatever his background is. He's a major rapper. You know what I'm saying? Right. You basically beefing with Rick Ross. He like promoting you for free. Got your info and picture all on, tagging you all on social media. Now, right. He got Drake following him now. I feel like it was a move to get into another tier. That's how I'm looking at it, business wise. It's right. A way to now, because now you don't have to cover the drill rappers or the up and coming rappers. You in there with the big dogs, huh?
Right. Okay. So my last question, I know I asked this before. Look real close. You say, look real close. I don't think we had flat screens in the 90s. I don't understand what that means, King of Florida. White boy don't know about Dade County business. White boy don't know about Dade County business. This could go very left. So
county business though, I don't personally think this Dade County business, because it's his business is correct.
He say his business.
That's really like, because they ain't street business, and the nigga just put his employment file.
Right. Okay, so tell me this though, and it's for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of mixed emotions. Do y'all see anything wrong with Ross being a CO before his career? Because mind y'all, a CO is not a police officer.
Certain states they are.
Certain states they are.
I don't know about Florida, but I know like Texas. I think their COs are actual officers. Hell, here shit, they go through the academy just like if you work for our actual state correctional, you go through the academy. Unlike like if you work for the detention center, like the counties or whatever, that's different. But if you work for the actual prisons, yeah.
Oh, so you have to go through the police academy to be a CO.
Yeah, for the prison here.
Okay.
Like I said, it may vary from state to state, but here you go through the same training. But see, that's for the prisons. Now the jails is different here.
Blender bars say a CO is an officer. A CO is an officer, but not a police officer. You still have the duty to report and write statements, but you don't press charges.
Well, because you technically can press charges. We've seen it. Hell, we even seen it with 1090J case. He had charges pressed on him when he was in jail.
Right. Say in New Jersey, you got to go through the academy as well, even for county jail.
Yeah. So like I said, like I know it varies from state to state, but like correctional officers in prisons, I mean, they're not active duty police, but shit, they're like the brother to it, the sister to it type shit.
Right. So you still ain't answer my question. Is it anything wrong with Ross?
I told you no. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Because again, even if, you know what I'm saying, he was part of this drug organization or whatever, I mean, you know, like the fuck, like being a CO is sometimes, you know, we all know they have operations. Hell, 1090 exposed to himself about the shit that the COs was doing, you know, at the prisons that wasn't legal. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I mean, who knows why he was working there?
Okay.
Now, if he was like top flight security cop type shit, that might be frowned upon, but I don't see no. I mean, like I said, I never saw the wow factor in exposing that he worked there for 2 years.
Blender say, I would say no. I heard he was moving weight in there. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't know that to be true, but like I said, 1090 in his video, he's saying that Ross like tried to make it seem like that was his purpose, like to be a correction officer so he could help out the booby boys and etc. And then Ross did say in his video that he became a CO so he could do his job, and he did his job, and he left.
Hey, his job took 2 years. Shit.
So hey.
I mean, I just feel like
for the streets at the time, he rapped about his big homie lifestyle.
So he like Plies. I mean, that's why I say, you know, he didn't, you know, like I don't see other than it being entertainment. I really don't see the wow factor to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a good move on 1090 as far as business wise, because now you're in a different caliber of, I guess, disposing, right? And Rick Ross, I mean, hey, look, you had fun with it,
right? And I just want y'all to know too, like, this is nothing that he just woke up one day and said, I'm gonna do. Like, he went to college for criminal law.
I mean, what the fuck then? Like, you know?
Right. So this was probably in his plan.
Because getting somebody employment file can't just be like snapping your fucking finger. How long has 1090 had that in the cut though? Because that came out pretty quick.
Right. So you think 1090 been had this info and he just
I'm pretty sure we all sit on something for the right moment when it makes sense to drop it. You know, I tell you all the time, I got plenty files of, you know, paperwork and shit I ain't never dropped because it's just not the right time.
Right. So then 1090 dropped this literally like the same day or the next day. So
that's what I'm saying. It happened real quick. It happened real quick. Even if you had something, that's quick as fuck. Because like I told you, even with the finesse 2-time shit, he been working on that since last year. You know what I'm saying? And it just came out full circle. So that, or he knows somebody that had it. Hey, maybe Tia gave it to him. Yeah, I don't know.
Say, well, whatever the reason or play, it worked out for him. He won.
That.
Didn't. Still in the real name. Yeah, Ross stole the real Rick Ross
Well,
name.
he lost in court, though. I do remember they went to court.
Yeah, he went to court and lost. Hey, salute to Ross, man. Salute to 1090J. That most definitely was a good look for 1090J to insert himself in this beef. Now he got a friend. Drake followed him on Instagram. He with the big dogs now. You know what I'm saying? He could go to a Drake party now. You know what I'm saying? So
we don't go to a Diddy party.
Hey. That motherfucker might go to a Diddy party too, goddamn it. At their point, goddamn it. Hey. So while we into it, let's go ahead and get to something real quick. Your boy Mimo 600. Now it was rumored that Mimo 600 got beat up. He got jumped on and etc. He got his real broke. Huh?
He was beat up real bad.
They say he got his ribs broke. They say he got shot in the arm.
God damn.
They say they took the Cartier. God damn it. He posted a picture or video on his story, like showing like he was good. He like, so I don't know if this was a reach that they was just trolling or what, but what made me feel like it was real is because your boy spoke out about it. Cairo.
Boy.
Cairo. And Cairo, when he speak out about shit, you know what I'm saying?
He don't be capping.
He don't be capping. He be standing on business.
Man, everything Cairo put out is for Instagram purposes.
Cairo be standing on business when he say something bad. Say, Ross. Say, how you gonna say not a good look for 1090 when Ross did the same and but himself in beef?
Who said it wasn't a good look? I thought you said it was.
I did say it was a good look. I don't know what he talking about.
Uh-huh.
Them your people.
Shout out to my peoples.
Just like you. Just like you do me. Oh, them your people. Just like it.
Look, shout out to my people.
Now, I found a video of Mimo 600 finna get into a fight in the club at a Ceday Baby show. Now, I don't know is this recent, but Mimo 600 liked the video and it looked like it was recent. But these people are saying that Mimo 600 was in the hospital fighting for his life, shot in the arm, broken ribs, but he looked pretty fine to me. Like, not looks.
See, that's the thing, because when you told me about that, well, you about to show the video?
Yeah, I'm about to show the video.
Okay, I'll wait. Why you didn't tell me you want to pull up?
That bitch ain't on. Now, if it was Clubhouse, if it was Clubhouse, Mimo would pull up.
Oh, you be on your own. You'll be hosting that show by yourself that night.
Now, this Mimo right here, and this is a Ceday Baby show. If you don't know him and Ceday Baby, it's like tight. When Mimo like first
Ceday
came,
Baby from Michigan, from Detroit.
Detroit, yeah.
Okay.
When Mimo first started rapping, like Ceday Baby was one of his. Not saying he was the first, but he was one of the niggas that's not in the city that got a feature. You know what I'm saying, with Mimo. So him at a Ceday Baby show is not odd. Like, they really cool behind the scenes. So this is recent though. This is recent.
Or did we check Ceday Baby's show list?
I see that Ceday Baby was in Chicago, but will Mimo 600 be in the club in Chicago?
He on that No Jumper interview, he said no. What club was it? Do we know that much?
I don't know, but I seen where he was at. I don't know if him in Chicago at the show is the same. This the same video. I don't know, but he was in Chicago recently. He had a show in Chicago recently. But this Mimo 600 right here in the purple. But
Really?
mind y'all, they say, mind y'all, they say that he shot in the arm and got broken ribs and he was robbed for his watch. That's what they say. Because he dissed Drench Gang and he dissed No Limit and he dissed 600. He say F Cairo dead homies. He say F his own dead homies.
Oh, so he just said fuck everybody.
F Drench Gang dead homies.
Okay.
You're gonna see Sada Baby pull up in a minute.
Big ass. Why you ain't like turn down your watermark? Right ass fucking watermark running away and shit.
Nah, that bitch see through.
He's sweating like a motherfucker.
That's Sada Baby right there.
I know that forehead.
Now, I haven't confirmed was this before the alleged accident or after, but let's go to Mimo. Like I said, Mimo liked it, so let's go to Mimo video, right? I mean his page.
Music made sure he showed that. You see Mimo like man.
Now I'm saying because when he liked it, I'm thinking like that's like a cosign, like nigga, I'm good, like you know what I'm saying, like.
I mean, could be.
I looked at it as like not that he liked it.
Why ain't you slide in his DM and ask him?
I ain't finna do no shit like that, Mickey.
I mean, if it was a female, your ass slide.
Okay, now look. he had on purple hoodie, right?
Mm-hmm. Now you about to do some investigation.
But it was something like this, but this pink right here though.
That definitely wasn't it.
Okay. Okay, now let's check his story, see if the video's still on his story. Trapper Salute. He posted a video on his story showing like he ain't got no bruises on his face. It's already
why you
gone.
ain't screen recorded? That was from yesterday.
Yeah, it was from yesterday. Yeah, it's gone now. Well, shit, this him right here too. So look, he getting a tattoo.
Don't know that was today though. Oh, we don't know when that was.
Well, so you saying he
He
posted?
could have recorded his upload. It don't show us that. Oh, this is you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said, hell, all my videos got pre-recorded video of me in the video. It's not nothing I'm doing in real time. Remember I told you that and you wouldn't know unless I told you.
Right. I agree.
What he need to do, see how you debunk it, go live with shirt off.
Now, this my thing is though, like I said, Mimo 600, anytime somebody say something that's not true about Mimo, he go live ASAP. Like he don't get this shit 5 minutes. He go live ASAP and he debunk whatever they saying.
Well,
he didn't reach out until like,
well, maybe it's his way of saying
2 days or the next day.
He might be almost healed, you know?
And he still didn't address it.
That's what I'm saying. Almost healed, you know? He's saying he ain't gone, but he healed still. He just hurt right now.
And he still ain't denied.
And he still ain't went live. Well, on IG, he said he banned from going live, so he can't go live. I just thought about that. But
he banned from going live on. He could have went on his girl live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have went on somebody else live. I'm just looking. Them your people.
Damn, I thought you was
Don't you start no shit. I actually just started following Mimo after this situation. So I wasn't even following him. So technically that's your people because you was following him first.
All right, I'm gonna take that lit. All right, man. Let's go ahead and go down. Y'all already know we ain't gonna spend too much time on these topics because we got YoungBoy. We got a lot to break down. For the people that don't know, a teacher that used to teach at YoungBoy's school, she's now, I think, a criminal lawyer or whatever the case may be. She talked to his lawyer and to me, she knows something we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna check out that. What you say?
We was about to do that now.
You say we finna do that now?
I was asking.
Oh nah, I'm finna go to Shyne real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's just quick. Y'all know that Shyne was the one that they were saying that he took the fall for shooting that young lady back in 1999. Shyne, you know, he is the leader. He's the leader of the opposition in Believe.
Believe.
And it's called Believe.
It just sound, I don't know, but it sounds funny how you saying it.
I think it's
It Believe? Like Believe?
Believes.
Yeah, call like Believe.
Y'all hit that like button.
It feels good to correct somebody. You know, I'm always the one fucking up the word.
Hey, I'm always fucking say the opposition party. Yeah, so he now his colleagues, you know, he's in office. He's the leader. Now his colleagues and the people that's he going against or they want his spot, they is trying to paint a picture that he's a criminal and that he shot somebody. So he had to speak out. He did a press conference and an interview.
I mean, a man did 10 years. How the hell they didn't know he's technically a criminal though?
Right. So say he's campaigning for a spot. His dad was in politics. So now he's saying, well, he came out and he said he's glad that somebody is speaking out and telling the truth. But
I see where you're going. Look, I ain't the one who started it, but since you know the door is open, let me in. So you know, I ain't the one who opened the door though.
But he said he's not gonna go into saying that Diddy did it, but he said he's glad that this young lady is speaking out and speaking the truth. So is that saying that if he's saying the young lady is speaking out and speaking the truth, is that saying, and the young lady is saying that Diddy shot her, so is he saying that Diddy was the shooter?
I mean, if he's saying, what the hell's on my computer? If he's saying that, yeah, that's what he's saying. Why did my shit just go black?
Let's check it out real quick. About the situation and claimed his innocence.
It opens wounds. When you hear, the victim saying that it was Diddy that shot her, that is what is the most remarkable. Oh, you didn't see that?
I saw.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't see
that was triggered by a lawsuit from a producer that produced on the Love album, who is making accusations, and in those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed with the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most, because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. And so, but it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. Other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not.
If you're a homeowner in Florida, watch.
So I'm gonna take that back, and I'm gonna let y'all, and we're gonna marinate on that real quick. What he said just now.
But it does open wounds in me and to move forward. And so, but it certainly reopens the wounds that a lawsuit from a producer that produced on the Love album, who is making accusations, and in those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed with the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most, because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. And so, but it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along.
So now he spoke on Lil Rod coming out saying that Diddy confessed that Shyne didn't shoot the lady, that he was the one that shot the lady, right? And Shyne just said that he been saying this all along. Like he was the fall guy. It's like he's agreeing with what the lady and Rod is saying.
So he just basically said that Diddy lied to the grand jury. You know, Diddy went to the grand jury on his case. Right. And then held a whole press conference outside.
Right. Right.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna play it, but the lady that got shot, she said, like, from everybody to know that she's been saying it from day one that Diddy was the one that shot her. But she said that the reason why Shyne got hit with all this shit is because Shyne confessed to shooting the other guy in the shoulder.
Right. Because if I'm not mistaken, they had multiple caliber shell casings found.
Right.
And I think she got hit with a 9, if I'm not mistaken.
She got hit with a 9.
So yeah, so by him confessing to using a 9, you know what I'm saying? Boom.
They just hit him with both of them.
Yeah. Now, the thing is this though. If that is the case, Diddy lied, and so is the 9 what Jennifer Lopez brought into the into the club?
You say, is it the 9?
Like, because remember the lady said that Jennifer Lopez, or somebody said, was it Rod? I don't know. Somebody said Jennifer Lopez was the one who brought the gun into the club.
That's what Rod said. Rod said that's what Diddy told him.
So did he tell him if it was the 9mm?
Nah, he said that Diddy said that J-Lo brought the gun and used to put the, hold the guns for him, bring the guns in the club, and he was the one that pulled the trigger and shot the club up that night. So far as we saying,
technically, I don't see Shyne not being cleared though. It just was seeming like him and Diddy should have been in jail.
Should have been in jail. And that's basically what the lady said. She was like saying like Shyne confessed and took his responsibility for shooting the other dude, but she said Diddy supposed to took his lead. You know what I'm saying? But I guess by Shyne confessing, they just threw everything on Shyne. All the bodies, because he got hit with 3 attempted murders.
Or maybe her testimony wasn't strong enough at trial. Because he ain't plead out. He went to trial, right?
Who, Diddy?
No, Shyne.
Shyne, I think so.
I believe he went to trial.
Well, why would he go to trial if he admitted to he shot the dude in the arm?
Because then she said it on the stand when you played it the other week.
Okay, let it play real quick.
Okay.
Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. Other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that, but it does open rooms, and certainly I am relieved that people are saying what the truth is, that I did not shoot those people. I maintain that I never shoot nobody, that there were other guns there.
So now he just said that he went to trial. So, but he just said that he told them he never shot nobody. But the lady that got shot, she said, Shyne said on the stand that he shot the guy in the arm, in the shoulder.
I doubt he said at trial he shot somebody in the arm. If he on trial, why the hell you gonna admit to shoot somebody at trial?
That's why I was just saying, how did he go to trial if he admitted it? But he just said his whole thing was he never shot nobody. Somebody lying.
Yeah, I always said that. That has not changed. And that is the testimony that came out. Fragments were never removed. So there was never any forensic testing to say who it was.
Shyne maintained his innocence, saying all this time I was defending myself.
I did not shoot those people. I maintain that I never shot nobody. Shyne faced 3 counts of attempted murder and criminal possession of a weapon in connection to the shooting. The New York Times reported he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The shooting victim, Natanya Rubin, says she is willing to have doctors remove a piece of bullet that remains in her face to prove Diddy shot her at that nightclub.
People want to know whether you believe that Shyne was convicted of a crime he didn't commit, because he is the one who ultimately...
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Jamal Shyne Barrow admitted on the Combat Jack podcast back in the days, rest in peace to Combat Jack, he admitted that he fired his gun and shot Julius Jones in the shoulder.
So he didn't admit on trial, but she's saying that Shyne admitted on the podcast that he shot Julius in the shoulder.
To be honest, I don't think they know who shot who. Like, technically, you know what I'm saying? I just think as far as that case, guns was drawn, people on the other side was, the bystanders was hit. I think with her, she's saying that she actually saw Diddy, with the gun. But I kind of wonder if the argument would have been, well, just because you saw him up a gun and Shyne had up the gun, how do you know exactly who bullet hit you, though? I wonder if it was something like that.
She say she's seeing when Diddy up the gun, and she say God told her, "You finna
we ain't going down that rabbit hole." But what I'm saying, but this is the thing. I'm not doing it. But granted, she could have saw someone pointing a gun her way, but who's to say that's where the bullet came from?
Right.
And that could be why her testimony wasn't,
Right. But she said,
let's be clear. Even if you saw a fucking flash come from the gun, they still have to prove the bullet that came out from that gun with that flash was what hit you.
Right.
It could have been another bullet coming ricocheting from somewhere. Because from what the storyline was, it was bullets flying that night.
And that's what Shyne's saying. Like, it was no bullet fragments, so it was no proof. They couldn't prove who shot who. Yeah, and then my thing is, you go through all that to get the fragment out. But if Diddy said he ain't never shot no gun, it's what, 25 years later or something like that, But go ahead. No, go ahead. I just don't see how removing the fragment is going to prove, unless they had, if it's some evidence then that proved that Diddy had this particular gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, in his, he shot a gun. I don't even think it was ever even proven that he shot a gun. Right. That was going to be my question. What her getting the bullet fragment took out her face, how would that prove that Diddy shot the gun? Because I'm pretty sure his fingerprints is not still going to be on the bullet fragment, the bullet fragment or. Yeah, they can the only thing they can do if they remove it is compare it to the actual gun. And at this point, do they have? They don't keep them guns forever. They have them shits get destroyed and shit, or so. Right. She might as well just leave that alone, because I can't even tell just from what I'm looking at that she even leave her face alone. Let that be what it is. Say if they had a case, if they had case, he went to the jury and all the evidence is destroyed. Yeah, after a certain time frame it is. Because I know for sure, in Texas, they submit their motion to destroy the evidence after everything is done, sentence is done and everything is done, they destroy it. So I'm not sure how New York works, but it could be something similar. But yeah, they don't keep that shit forever. Right. Facts. All right.
Mr. Combs did not have accountability for what he did. Who better to tell you what happened than the person who got shot smack dab in between my eyes?
Back then, Natanya, do you feel like they had made up their mind about who they were going to blame for this before they even talked to you, or?
Listen, here's what I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Respectability politics. He was a notable figure. He was a multi-million.
All right, man.
Yeah, I feel like she gonna have to just hang that up as far as Diddy like actually being charged for shooting her. In my opinion, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay, say upheld a D on appeal. Say upheld a D on appeal. It's over with. She wants some money too. I don't blame her. She already got paid. She already won a civil suit where she got paid.
Yeah, she's saying she just want him prosecuted, but I think that ship has sailed.
Right. Yeah, at this point, she already got paid. She just want him locked up criminally for the charge. So my thing is with this though, because you know we gonna have the people from the streets, they gonna politic, right?
Mm-hmm.
By Shyne saying that he's glad that Lil Rod and he's glad that this young lady is coming out saying that Diddy was the one that shot her, is that technically snitching?
No, because he didn't say that. He just said that he never shot nobody. He's saying that he been saying I never shot nobody. So these other people coming forward saying somebody like Diddy did the shooting, you know, show like I've been telling you I ain't shot nobody. He ain't saying, yeah, they right. Diddy was the one who did it. He didn't say that.
Okay. So he basically saying, hey, look, you see all these people saying Diddy did it. So that's hey, I told y'all I ain't do it.
I ain't did shit since day one. He's saying like he's just saying he ain't did that.
Right. Facts. You know, I had to get it straight because you know it's gonna be some people saying,
I mean, it's still gonna be some street niggas on the internet saying that shit, but I mean,
right. They gonna say he ain't supposed to say 9.
Well, lawyer.
Yeah.
What's
What
up,
up?
man?
You know, they say he ain't supposed to say 9, but lawyer, you're right. Now, we gonna get into real quick, man. Your boy, I ain't gonna even play the video, man. But Quando Rondo did an interview with No Jumper, and he talked to Brick Baby, and they asked him. Adam asked him. He said, "How do you feel? Do you feel like Brick Baby was clout chasing when it came to making that song about Lil Pab and the situation that went down?" And Quando Rondo, he said some stuff like that made sense, but you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a much needed convo between them on that part to make things clear. Because when Brick Baby came out with his song and he said that they said it was 100,000 on his head, he said the last dude they knocked off, they got paid $1 million. So he said basically what he was saying was, nah, I was clearing my name. Yeah, he said he was clearing. Brick Baby said he was clearing his name. He was telling people that why would we kill Lil Pab for $100,000 and the last person they killed, they got $1 million for it. Now, this my thing. Why would it? Salute, King. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow, bro, man. Hey, but this my thing though. You don't feel like that was kind of crazy for him to express and go and elaborate that they got $1 million for the last person they killed?
No, how he said it though, he was wording it like, what would you call it? Sarcasm.
Okay.
Like they saying, hey, if I'm gonna move for something, it's gonna be this. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't getting, like, you know, you can say, what the fuck I look like making $12 an hour when I made $1 million off of Brie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But definitely stop chasing.
And one thing that you know, Quando Rondo said, he said he never blamed Brick. He said the song that he put out, Dissing Brick, was old. He said that
I told you that. I said that when it first happened.
Right. He said,
Rondo and Tim can't even be around each other.
Right. Right.
So I kind of figured it was some old shit.
Yeah.
And you see how much motherfucking Quando as he looking behind him and shit. I don't think that nigga got the nerve to sit down and record no fucking new verse. Nigga be saying looking behind him.
Now, I want to address that too, because I seen people making fun of him on that, right? Kept saying he keep looking around. But what he was doing was, it was people going back and forth up the stairs.
No, listen. I mean, on the fucking the nigga paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, no, most definitely.
He had his fucking house raided. You know what I'm saying? He done. Motherfuckers want to kill him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, his homeboy had to call him on the wiretaps and be like, "Hey, this me in the such and such car. Make sure don't nobody shoot." Like, okay.
Right. So, but when he answered Adam's question, he said, "Do you feel like Brick Baby was clout chasing or whatever the case may be?" He did say he never blamed Brick because he didn't know. But he did say, what goes around comes around, and when karma come, it ain't gonna come to your front door. It's gonna come to your back door.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, when she come, she gonna make you stick your dick in.
Yeah.
So, hey, whoever took out Pab,
shit right there. That's shit right there.
Whoever took out Pab. But I want to say this though. How do y'all feel about him doing this interview, knowing that he's fighting a Fed case right now? He's fighting a RICO. It was a lot of incriminating stuff. Huh?
They case ain't gone either.
Who case?
Rondo got a state and a Fed case right now.
Right. So how do you feel about him doing this interview with No Jumper and a lot of things that was, you know what I'm saying, said, and there was a lot of things
I don't think he should have did an interview at all, not just No Jumper. I don't think he should do it. He shouldn't have did an interview at all, just because, as we have seen, anything you say, the prosecution will use and manipulate it to fit their storyline. He got a lot of shit on the line. So I didn't agree with the interview at all. I do say he did good at certain parts, not addressing it, but some of his examples was I didn't like too much as far as just looking at it from how it could impact his case possibly. But that's just my view on it.
Right, facts. Yeah, I felt like he shouldn't have did it. Him and Brick chopping it up, I felt like that was cool. I felt like they should have just been on some shit.
I didn't agree with that either.
Not saying that what they talked about.
No, I don't think it was poor taste for Brick to be one of the interviewers. Brick is on the internet a known or alleged neighborhood crook. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You are being accused of being a leader of one of the neighborhood sets, and you're sitting there doing an interview.
What up, Kim?
And he saying, you know what I'm saying, Brick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Insinuating that it's politics and they know politics because
so that's
they're part of the situation.
I don't think that he should have did it with him.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Kim Roxy, man. When I said I felt like it was a good idea, meaning like because the scenario and the narrative that's out that Brick allegedly has something to do with it, I felt like they shouldn't have talked about nothing that had to do with nothing. There's no street shit. I felt like it should have been public where they just be like, "What up, dog?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody know we ain't got no issue with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because he started off by saying they had been talked. They had already cleared all that up. And one thing, what I learned about this internet shit, regardless, you can come on this motherfucker and talk 20 times till you're blue in the face. The narrative can still get spun because sometimes it's more entertaining. So, like,
but I'm saying for the police sake, for the authorities' sake, just to, you know.
I tell you, the authorities not worried about that.
Right. Okay.
That was straight internet shit.
Right. Okay, for sure. But
hey, that interview did well. The last time I checked, it was a great number wise for sure.
I was gonna say that, like, it was most definitely due for Rondo to do an interview, and the people been, you know what I'm saying, waiting for him to pop out. I feel like he should have just had some
better questions though.
Better questions, and he should have already let it be known, like, had some shit together where he was in a room, or he should have had that blocked off, because it was a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of people going up and down them stairs, and like he said, if I was, because the dude said, "Who you on the call with your probation officer?" And he said, "If I was on the call with my probation officer, nigga, I wouldn't be showing you going up my stairs." So that right there, like, just let me know that he's you know what I'm saying, he might be around people that shouldn't be seen on camera, you know what I'm saying, in his house.
He better not be. He better not be.
So I just
drink on his fucking room. He better not be.
And then the nigga was on the phone with an inmate, and they had a cell phone. And
I just hope it wasn't one of his co-defendants.
Right, like, and
it was, and then that thing, when the dude was like, "What's up, neighborhood?" or some shit, I'm like, "Look at this shit." He got some bro, and then walked off.
But did you see? I felt like Brick Baby. See, I had mixed emotions with that, because I feel like Brick Baby knew what he was doing. I felt like Brick Baby tried to make it seem like he was for him, and because at some points he'd be like, "You don't need to say no more this, that." But Brick Baby, when he showed you his homeboy, why would you throw up neighborhood knowing a Crip? When you throw up neighborhood, a Crip gonna respond with neighborhood or whatever back.
Oh, that wasn't even the shade, or the shot was when they was talking about the leader of neighborhood or whatever. He said, "Well, who you told the leader was?"
Right. So, hey, and a lot of people ain't catch that. A lot of people ain't catch. So Brick basically saying, like, "Bitch, I know they asked you who was the leader of the game because you told them, bitch, you wasn't. So, bitch, who you told them it was?"
He ain't told them people name though. He haven't even interviewed with no people. Let's say, like, cause y'all know Quando Rondo one of my favorite people, okay? But nah, he ain't told them people no shit. But it alluded though, and then that's what I was disappointed in his answer, and that's what I said in my reaction. Like, bro, you sitting here telling what the police don't know. It's like, bro, you don't know nothing. You like the fuck. All you know is you not associated with no gang. Leave it like that. And I feel like him wanting to be understood by giving that more extended answer, some of those he didn't have to. Like, that could have been a short and simple, "I'm not associated with no gangs. I don't know how leaders move." You know what I'm saying? Right. Or what they supposed to do. I just know I don't fucking lead nobody. Okay? Like, and leave it like that.
Now look, we finna go to the next topic, but I gotta go back to this real quick because I forgot to play it. Now
we got to fit in one real quick debate, then we can move on to NBA.
Okay. Now this guy right here, right? This is the guy that said that Big U called him before Nipsey died and said Nipsey was just shot. This the same guy, right?
Oh man! Oh what?
He said that he caught Diddy smashing Carl Winslow. Yeah, the daddy of Family Matters.
He be in the mix like that to be with Diddy to catch that.
He say he heard. Now this is why I don't believe him though, because he say he heard a motherfucker getting clapped. Like he said he thought a chick was getting banged. Like,
so like they did Meat Mill shit.
Right. No, but he said he was there.
The dude that put out that audio said he was there. He said he was outside.
He recorded it. Right. Okay. So this he got a similar story. He's saying that he was there. he heard what he thought he heard a chick getting smashed. So he kicked open the door. So if first off, this nigga, if you think nigga in there
Why would
fucking,
you kick open the door?
why would you kick open the door? So he said,
That's some I mean, that's some fruity stuff. Like, what you kick open the door for?
So he said when he opened the door, he seen your boy Carl Winslow, the father of Family Matters, getting smashed by Diddy. And Diddy told him, it feel good.
Oh, hell no, I don't believe that already.
Let's just watch it. It was something in the matter of it feel good having sex with somebody that won't need money or some shit.
No, come on.
It was something similar. I'm finna play
they had people just get on here and say anything these days. It's like, what the world?
See, like when Diddy fucked Carl Winslow, we was at the party, and you know, we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody know me, right?
Right.
I'm a goofy nigga. I'm funny and stuff like that. So I hear a nigga just wearing out some shit. I'm like, huh? Like hearing that, I'm like, on 6-0, who's wearing this bitch out?
Right.
Nigga, I kick in the door. Poof. Kick in the door. Nigga, I seen Carl Winslow put his
that's
head
the
up.
father. Ain't that the father from Family Matters?
Yeah.
No way.
The dad. The dad.
Oh, the dad.
The dad.
The dad.
I swear to God, dad homie, neighborhood crib. So when I seen that,
Man.
and then
So who's piping Carl? Diddy?
yeah, Diddy was. So when I seen that, cuz right, Diddy came back and he was telling me, he was like, it's nothing more enjoyable than having a man do something for some money. I'm like, cuz that shit crazy.
Oh no, that's wild, bro.
Like
So what did he do after he seen it then? So you was hold on. We gotta talk about this real quick.
This shit crazy, man.
For one, you decide to kick in a door.
Why would you kick in the fucking door? You hear like, come on, that don't even make sense. Bro.
Or two, you kick in the door and you see it's man on man.
Right.
You not turning around immediately. You gonna sit there and allow time for him to say something to you.
Right.
Because I don't care even if it was a woman and a man. If somebody kicking the door and you're not expecting somebody to come through the door, you're gonna jump and stop what you're doing at least for a brief second. So you stood there long enough for that to happen and for Diddy to say something to you. And then what did he say happened after he said that?
He didn't say. He just said Diddy told him.
Did he join? Did he walk away? I mean, what the fuck happened? I want to know the rest of the story now.
This shit crazy, man. Why he put? Do you believe that though? The reason why I don't believe it, because even if I'm at a house party, right, or even if I'm at my homeboy crib, and I hear a female getting fucked in the next room, why would I kick open the door? Like, that's what threw me off. Like, nigga, if anything, if I was so curious, I'm gonna open it a little bit just to see who it is and look through the crack. I'm not finna kick the door.
How old were you when you would be doing this though? Like that teenage shit, looking under the door and shit.
Right? No, but what I'm saying is, if I was that curious to know, I would. The proper thing is to at least open the door a little bit, look through the crack. Why would I kick the door?
I can't wrap my head around a dude being intrigued to open a door, hearing a man moaning, for one. But two, okay.
He said he thought it was a female.
So what was he gonna do? Just invite himself to the party?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Break the vibes?
You kicked the door in. You thought it was a female getting smashed, so you kicked the door in.
To join. And then being that he's game related, like, is that what gang members do? Like, call Ceday and ask him, is that what they do?
You might get said before me. On 6-0.
Hey, please don't.
Now,
hold on. I gotta do a disclaimer. I am not no gang affiliation. I don't know what you got going on. Okay. Real quick topic. Ceday and Rondo number 9. What's your take on that music?
Ceday and Rondo number 9. I ain't gonna lie. Ceday is saying that Rondo #9 snitched. You got THF members saying that he snitched. I would say this. In some of the eyes of a street dude, they would say that Rondo is a snitch. And this is why. Because they saying that Rondo lawyer implicated Ceday on the appeal, right?
Uh-huh.
So if he kind of putting the blame on Ceday in the appeal, then people will say, well, what about when Ceday get ready to do her appeal? Like, you got the person that allegedly shot and killed this person saying that you was a part of it. So technically, a lot of people would look at Rondo as a snitch. And I know it's the lawyer that said it, but your lawyer is gonna run everything by you, and you give him the okay of, okay, that's the route you want to go before he give it to the judge or to the prosecutor or whatever the case may be. So a lot of people look at Rondo as a snitch.
So what I just sent you, play that reel that I just sent you, and then answer the question then.
Okay. It's on your page.
Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to pull up on Triple Threat Friday. What you say?
I see it. It's on your page.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Shut a live. Hit that super chat, cash up.
Support the channels, people.
Support the channel, man. Okay.
All right. Play the audio.
To if you believe their theory, to take care of the girls. And then all of a sudden now we're talking about a taxi driver that's parked on Princeton 37th.
An unmarked taxi. Didn't have a
Yeah, right.
dome light or anything.
So when did he sign on to this plan? And where was there evidence that he had the intent to engage in some furtherance of criminal activity that Mr. Massey engaged in?
According to your logic, standing next to Massey, well, Massey shot this guy and not trying to stop him, not trying to prevent the act, not trying to call the police, not trying to push the gun out of the way, not trying to do anything. I don't know.
Well, I think in People versus Fernandez, the court said go back to if you believe their theory, to take care of the girls. And then all of a sudden now we're talking about a taxi driver on Princeton 37.
Okay, finish.
Didn't have it.
Yeah, right.
Dome light.
Okay, listen to that. That Ceday lawyer talking to the appeal panel. What would you say about that?
Okay, so Ceday lawyer was the man, right?
Yes.
I gotta play it one more time.
Call the police, not trying to push the gun out of the way, not trying to do anything. I don't know.
Well, I think in People versus Fernandez, the court said go back to if you believe their theory, to take care of the girls. And then all of a sudden now we're talking about a taxi driver that's parked on Princeton 37th.
An unmarked taxi. Didn't have it.
Yeah, right.
Dome light or anything.
So when did he sign on to this plan? And where was there evidence that he had the intent to engage in some furtherance of criminal activity that Mr. Massey engaged in?
According to your logic, standing next to Massey, well, Massey shot this guy and not trying to stop him, not trying to prevent the act, not trying to call the police, not trying to push the gun out of the way, not trying to do anything. I don't know.
Well, I think in People versus Fernandez, the court said go back to
I ain't going. Okay, so when she say according to your method, is all the stuff she named, is that the stuff that he basically was saying?
So,
Because
the evidence. They have a video which witnesses pointed out and showed pictures of Rondo and Ceday with the same clothes on that the people in the video are. Right. So yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, they saying that Rondo shot him and Ceday didn't try to stop nothing from happening.
Right.
That's what I'm getting.
Right.
Okay, then. So
how do you get snitching if it is being expressed even in your
okay.
What is snitch on you about? Your own lawyer placed you in the video. In your appeal in 2019, your lawyer confirmed you are the other person in the video.
Okay.
So how did Rondo, again, who is considered the shooter, got the gun enhancement and all, how did he snitch on you or implicate you? And you filed your appeal first.
Okay, now I understand. Now I get it. So, Ceday lawyer confirmed that was him, but he didn't do anything. And they saying, yeah, but damn, you right. He ain't do nothing. He ain't try to push the gun. He ain't try to stop it.
Exactly.
Nothing. So technically, they both fucked. They both fucked each other. Like, well, I'm gonna say the lawyers, whatever the case may be, his lawyer putting him there on the video is just because did he admit to anything? Did Ceday admit?
No, and this is the thing that people gotta understand too. This is all appeal info that Ceday is running with, right?
Right.
They're already convicted at this point, right?
Right.
The storyline at trial is what is being ran with in the appeal. So, like I had told you behind the scenes, how the fuck can you snitch in an appeal when literally you have to go off of what was said at trial or the storyline at trial to peek through, what you saying wasn't right.
Right.
So, of course, this is my thing. And like I said in my video, I'm going to say neither one told because, to be honest, if the state story was based on their evidence and their witnesses that Rondo was the shooter, Ceday was there to be a part of the shooting, asking the dude where he from or whatever, right? Then that's what you have to base your appeal off of. Because even if you listen to the whole audio, the judge is like, hey, even if we take off the statement from the girl that the video he just put out, if you take her statement off, it's still a bunch of evidence, like your phone, you know what I'm saying, that places you there. You are being charged with being a part of this murder. No one is saying that you actually pulled the trigger, though. You know what I'm saying? So how can somebody snitch on you in an appeal when they're going off a trial?
Right.
This wasn't said at trial. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't said, none of that was said at trial by them. So how? That's why I wanted to know your thing on that. Like, it makes no sense.
Now that I hear that, and I gotta understand it, shit. The lawyer just basically implicated your own lawyer implicated you down at the crime scene. So
exactly, that's when like you're appealing. This is the thing. If you listen to his 2019 appeal, and then we can move on. His 2019 appeal, and then look at the paperwork that's coming out now for the one that he's waiting on response. It's the same fucking shit. You ain't learned from the first go around what these people said. These people already said the girl recanting ain't helping because guess what? You wasn't charged as the shooter. You know what I'm saying? We're saying you was a part of the murder. You were there. Other people heard you on the phone, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's using the same shit and he's going to probably get the same response, but just the snitching part. And I'm like, people obviously don't use their brains, right? Because how the fuck can you snitch on an appeal when y'all already fucking convicted?
Right, facts. No, I agree.
But hey, Let's go down into that water, man.
Hey, we gotta go down there to the water, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, share the live,
I
subscribe
need
to
to
our
refill
channel,
my
man.
drink.
I'm trying to see, should I do my video first and speak on everything, or this the the lawyer, he broke it down too. So
You
we
probably
might
should do your video first.
my video first. Okay.
Cause we
All right.
know you ain't got no law degree.
So for the people that don't know what's going on, man, your boy NBA YoungBoy, he was arrested on 63 counts. Well, 63 charges, drug charges. They're accusing him of running a drug operation. What he was doing was he was pretending to be, I ain't gonna say he was, but allegedly his team or people that was with him was pretending to be doctors, and they was getting prescriptions filled at pharmacies. It's going to be more than just NBA YoungBoy going down. They say they arrested more other people, but it's going to be doctors going down too, because they say they had codes and certain kind of, when doctors call in for prescriptions, you got to give certain numbers and stuff like that. They say they had all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that right there let me know that it's somebody in the doctor office that's tied in this situation. Now they hit him with 63 counts. It's not looking good for him. They actually found the pill bottle in his house. They found the gun that he admitted that was his. A couple of people, they went to a pharmacy and they tried to get a prescription filled, and they got the prescription filled. The police got alert about it, got behind them, pulled them over, found out the truck was registered in NBA YoungBoy name. It's the same truck that he been using on his videos, the little black Tahoe. They called NBA YoungBoy, and the police called NBA YoungBoy to see, and this how they was trying to play him. They basically was like, "We just found your truck. We put some people over in your truck. Do they have permission?" And YoungBoy said, "Yeah, they had permission." Now, YoungBoy thought he put the phone on mute, the detective say. And YoungBoy turned around and talked to somebody in the background and asked them to ask, did they pick up the prescriptions? Because they basically like, bitch, I'm on the phone with the police. They saying they pulled over. Ask them, do they got the prescriptions on them? You know what I'm saying? Because the police said they pulled him over in my shit. And he thought he was on mute.
You said you did what? You told the police what?
All right. Don't worry about it. Y'all, please, True Team, please enjoy this shit this week. Say them numbers and Dr. DEA number. Small town doctors always have a price. Shit come to Florida, you get whatever without being famous. Just need street smarts. True.
Oh, not y'all working on a music game, Rico. Okay.
Nah, I don't know about none of that shit. I'm just saying. But the lawful, whatever his name is, but the lawyer that announced that he was not guilty when the shit went viral, his last case or whatever, he said that it's not federal. He said state.
What?
This case right here.
As of now, yeah, it is state.
So he basically said that it's not as bad as we think. He say YoungBoy lawyers just got to get on their shit.
Oh, most definitely. I do, and I had shared that to my story. I think it's fluffed up a lot for one because of who he is. But yeah, I definitely with the right lawyers, again, just depend on exactly how the evidence is or whatever. But it seems like it probably would just be I don't really see it being too bad for him. It's just not gonna help his federal case right now because they've been wanting to lock his ass back up for drugs for a minute.
Right.
The only thing with fraud though, you got to prove that I'm gonna be honest. I don't see. I feel like if anything, maybe the phone was in his name or something. I don't see NBA YoungBoy being able to have no conversation to act like no fucking doctor on no phone, even with a voice changer.
It had to be somebody. Now, like the police said, he said, man, he can tell it was a guy, but they was disguising their voice as a woman. But how did they get that it was? Because they specifically said it was either YoungBoy or somebody
or associate
or his associate. So
either
how did they narrow down?
The phone number links back to YoungBoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they could have tracked the call and it came from YoungBoy's on Gravedigger Mountain.
Right. So let me play this real quick. I'm gonna try to find the other video though, where they reading directly all the charges, directly from the paper though.
Prescriptions are the names of real doctors using fake. For me, it says, according to the affidavit at Cache County Sheriff Office, began investigating Gaulden after he was identified as a suspect in a prescription fraud ring. The alleged scheme involved individuals calling fraudulent prescriptions under names of real doctors using fake patients' name and birth dates, and alleged associates of Gaulden would then pick up the prescription from various pharmacies. The affidavit recommended 63 charges against Gaulden, including 20 counts of identity fraud, 20 counts of obtaining a prescription under false pretense, 20 counts of forgery, and 1 count each of possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person engaging in pattern of unlawful activity in possession of controlled substance. In the extensive probable cause affidavit, Cache County Sheriff Deputy detailed the investigation, which began when the pharmacy in Hiram notified authorities that the location had received a call-in prescription from a doctor, though the phone number didn't match the one they had for the doctor office. The prescription was called in by an individual claiming to be the physician in the Provo, Utah area, providing an actual valid DEA number and NPI number and other identifications for the real physician, according to court documents. When the actual...
Now, this is what I want to know. How was they able to get those numbers though? Because don't all doctors have different numbers?
Yeah, it could have been somebody could have went to the doctor, stole a prescription pad. Could have had a form. You can get it because the doctor is like, if you get FMLA paperwork filled out, the doctor got to put their doctor number on there.
So it be having like the whatever numbers they said, the E and all that shit number on there, like.
Mm-hmm. Hell, you can be sitting down for those who I think all doctors' offices have it, where it's electronic now. You could be sitting there while your doctor typing in your shit during your visit and pay attention to it if you really pay attention. Allegedly, possibly, maybe.
Okay.
Actual physician was contacted. The pharmacy was notified that the fraudulent attempt to fill prescriptions had happened several times to date, the report states. It wasn't the only one, though. The arrest document lists at least 15 different pharmacies in Cache County that were either involved in the alleged prescription fraud or contacted about attempted fraudulent prescriptions.
Yeah, they could have had
attempt to fill the fraudulent prescriptions didn't stop when it was clear that the law enforcement had become involved either. The deputy reported Gaulden or one of his associates called the sheriff's office directly at the request of one of the pharmacists. Now, let me just stop there. So Let me break this down to y'all. And this is where they made the dumbest mistake in the world. So the pharmacy told this person on the other line pretending to be a doctor, they told him, look, we getting fraudulent calls, fraudulent prescriptions. Call the police station. Contact your local police station and tell your police station what's going on. And if the police clear you, then we will fill the prescriptions. Now, the person that called had to be under the influence. They couldn't have been in their right mind for them to really call the police station, knowing damn well this is fraudulent.
Come on, man. Now, Mickey, if you commit fraud,
don't put that shit in the same thing.
And they tell you to call the police station.
For one, how the fuck the police gonna clear anything besides a warrant for you?
This what I'm saying, man.
It don't even make sense to call the police to clear a prescription, a medical prescription. It's crazy. Ain't they call the doctor's office or something like? Ain't they call?
So the pharmacy told them, look, we've been getting fraudulent prescriptions. Call your local police. Let them know what's going on. Let them know that the pharmacy said they've been getting fraudulent prescriptions. And if y'all can work it out and they get y'all the okay, then we gonna fill the prescriptions. And they went for that shit.
I don't think YoungBoy that slow for that to be him. He may, like I said, he may talk like he little delayed. I don't think it was him that did that though.
Y'all go follow your boy, man. He be lit over there. Say they know.
Boom, and
they
that's
know
why
this.
I said,
Have
they
GPS.
do.
Okay.
Hold on, they called 911.
They called the police precinct, and I'm pretty sure they didn't call 911. But
I might say no. It's a difference though if they went through dispatch or not. Because if you just call your regular police department, they ain't checking no phone calls like that.
Yeah, the detectives say that they called and left a message with their number for him to call back.
What the fuck?
You call the police and leave your number and tell the people at the precinct to tell the detective to call.
Now you talk so far. I would love to sit in that fucking hearing that shit go when they go over that shit. That shit so far though, goddamn.
This shit is beyond me, man.
Yeah, that. But what I was saying earlier though,
like you think you could
look inside the pharmacy that got the pins too.
They could have had the what?
Like they could have had somebody on the inside of a pharmacy that got the pins. The numbers, the doctor's numbers.
Right.
And they try to use them at other ones because they be having them too. So that could be one.
Right.
Trick the police, knowing the police gonna go to the source of who you supposed to be. You pretending to be a certain doctor, a certain physician. Don't you know the police gonna contact that doctor office? And then they gonna prove the person they talking to is fake. You going to jail. That's the mistake they made. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It says, during the investigation, I was contacted by dispatch and informed of Gwendolyn Cox needing to speak with me. The CCSO investigator stated, I contacted Gwendolyn at the phone number that she provided dispatch. During my conversation with Gwendolyn.
Hold on. So is dispatch is when you call 911 or you could contact dispatch when you call non-emergency?
Yeah, non-emergency. But you can be routed. It's like a different queue, but you route it to the sign because you can call your local police department and say, can I get connected to dispatch?
Okay.
She gave me the last name of
I don't think we got to yet because I'm wait.
I contacted Gwendolyn at the phone number that she provided dispatch. During my conversation with Gwendolyn, she gave me the last name of White. When asked for the spelling of her name, Gwendolyn only gave me her birth month and date and could not provide her age to me. So you mean to tell me you using somebody
Have you been suffering from the after effects of a car crash? The good news is you're still entitled to a 5 or
identity? Huh?
They're calling in as the patient, not the doctor.
Okay. Yeah, with the detective. So hold on now. So they might be fucking up all the way around, because the pharmacy say when they called to fill the prescription, they knew that the number they called from wasn't that doctor, because the pharmacy said that she know the doctor number. So the pharmacy told them to call the police, but when they called the police, they pretend like they was the motherfucking patient.
It must have been something like the patient called to fill the prescription, and maybe something was wrong with the prescription, and they asked about, well, who was the doctor or something like that. That's because why would they ask?
And they gave the doctor number.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say, why would they ask, and they called the doctor, and I'm like, oh, I don't have no patient by that or whatever. Because like, why would they be talking as the patient? And when you do shit like that, you supposed to have all that shit written down. You supposed to have all the information written down. Every fucking question they could have asked. You supposed to be ready.
Right. So let me just take it back a little bit. Her age to me. Hey, yeah, Blender. I'm finna drop the link, Blender, if you still in here.
So you mean to tell me you using somebody identity? Gwendolyn only gave me her birth month and date and could not provide her age to me.
Now, so far, when she first called, or whoever first called, and the detective asked for their name and their birth date and shit, they couldn't spell the name, and they didn't know how old they was.
That was down bad. That was down bad.
And they gave them 2 different last names. They told them Cox when they first left their number.
Whoever did that must have not been a normal person to do it. And shit.
I'm trying to tell
you. That made the feeling.
So you mean to tell me you using somebody identity and you didn't already calculate how old this person was? You didn't know how to spell the color white for the last name?
Stop the cap.
Let me read this again so y'all can understand. It say, during the investigation, this is the detective. He say, during the investigation, I was contacted by dispatch informed of Gwendolyn Cox. Now, first it was Cox. Gwendolyn Cox needing to speak with me. The CCSO investigator stated, I contacted Gwendolyn at the phone number that she provided dispatch. During my conversation with Gwendolyn, she gave me the last name of White. Now, first, when she called the police, or whoever called the police, say their last name was Cox. But then when the detective called back, she say the last name was White.
What?
Then the detective say when asked for the spelling of her name, Gwendolyn only gave me her birth month and date and could not provide her age to me. Hold on. Now, they asked how to spell Gwendolyn. This person couldn't even spell Gwendolyn. Stay you. How is you using a name and don't know how to spell it? And how is you going to use these people's birthday and don't know the age?
What?
Educational purpose only, I guess. But I'm just saying. Huh?
They said, what's your name? And you say November 1st.
They asked how to spell the last name White. Because first they gave them, when they left their phone number for the detective, they said the last name was Gwendolyn Cox. But when the detective called, they say the name was Gwendolyn White.
When a mother alpha tell you to call somewhere else, you know the gig's up. You supposed to let that shit go.
It's over with.
playing abortion. Like you already know something ain't right when motherfuckers telling you to call somewhere or some shit.
And then they say the detective asks, "Well, how you spell white?" And that motherfucker say, "Gave the detective they birth month and year and shit. They birthday."
They must have been high when they was doing this shit. They probably should have waited till they came down. Say no to drugs.
And this is just my opinion. Don't y'all think if you trying to use somebody's stuff that you'll have it wrote down in front of you when you make a call? Like this is the dumbest criminal in the world.
Oh yeah, and guess what? For real, right? I was never crazy. I used to play like I'm crazy. I was never crazy. I'm smarter than a bitch. No I spit too. I was in elementary, fam. I would be at high schoolers and spelling bees, boy.
This is how this operation.
What the hell Kodak had to do with it?
Cut them bitches slow at that. because I had to put my boy Yungeen up, man. You feel me? Because this some slow shit they did, but they'll swear that they the smartest motherfuckers in the world. And you hear Yak say he just play crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think YoungBoy had it. I think they use I don't think so. He been set up. Ain't no way.
Right.
Ain't no way this shit for real.
Right. This shit crazy, man.
Damn. It says the person who contacted authorities could not provide her local address, and the deputy reported that it was very clear that a fake voice was being used. According to the affidavit, Gwendolyn sounded as though she was a much younger male from the southern states. Gwendolyn made a statement, "Well, I asked," and they spelled it AXED to show y'all that it was a heavy accent on asked. Her too, and she said that she'll have you call me. The statement was a response to a request that was made to have Gwendolyn contact dispatch and have them transfer her call back though. I have lived in the southern United States. It's consistent with a southern dialect in the states such as Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, and other southern states. During the course of the investigation, multiple additional arrests were made when Gaulden's vehicle was identified as being allegedly involved in a fraudulent prescription pickup and was pulled over. The occupants were arrested, and marijuana and a weapon, multiple bottles of prescriptions were reportedly found inside. Gaulden wasn't though. The reporting deputy was able to make contact with him later via conference call, according to the court documents.
Did you find any audio to see if NBA YoungBoy say X?
You say did I find audio to see do NBA YoungBoy say acts like that?
Yeah.
Nah. That what that detective say though. He said he lived in the southern states.
Man, fuck all that. But do these niggas say it like
you say
do you say it like that?
X. I ask, yeah, most likely.
I ask. I don't know. I think I might be trying to say it too. I have to catch myself another time to see if I say ask.
Yeah, I don't think
ask your mama. No, I think I say it like that. Ask your mama.
I asked. I say ask, yeah. He most definitely right though when it comes to the southern sound. Now, do YoungBoy say that? I don't know.
No, if they can prove he don't say that, I mean, we already know it's not him, even with the voice changer.
Right.
Because I don't care how proper you try to sound, when you have that southern accent, it's hard as fuck to cover up a southern accent. And obviously they're not professionals. Okay. It's very hard to cover up southern accent.
Right.
Hey, I try every day and I sound even more country. What's up, everybody?
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I hit up Blender. I don't know where he at.
At
which time Golden said that people, huh?
You did a 20-minute video. Let me find out you trying to do paperwork king over here. Like, God.
I'm finna hold on.
Shit.
20 minutes, that bitch did 67,000. I ain't mad at him.
I mean, shit. I'm mad at it. Shit, I should have did it. Damn.
So look, man, because we still got like 2 more videos. So then what I'm gonna do. So after that, the police said when he talked to YoungBoy, that's when YoungBoy incriminated himself. He asked YoungBoy, who, you know what I'm saying, did he get him permission to use the car? YoungBoy said yes, he gave him permission. YoungBoy thought he put the phone on mute, but he didn't. And he asked whoever he was talking to in the background, you know what I'm saying, did they pick up the prescription? You know what I'm saying? He say that he didn't ask YoungBoy nothing about no prescription or nothing. So my thing is,
say what prescription though?
He didn't say what prescription.
Oh, it's a loophole. It's wiggle room. Okay.
And that's what I was just finna say. Is that enough to say that YoungBoy was talking about the prescriptions that they were supposed to pick up or picked up or found in that truck?
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's enough. However, it's all about the pieces to the puzzle, right? That could be used for the puzzle they're trying to put together for their case. So by him saying that, they can tie in that car was the car that went to the pharmacy, right? That name was what they found was the name that got picked up at that time. You know what I'm saying? It'll start fitting to the puzzle, which would not be good for him, but by itself, no. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Could it have been a situation here? What if he actually had a prescription of his own? If they can prove, like, hey, he had his own prescription he was referring to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So now this next video is somebody from Louisiana. I forget if I don't know if she's a criminal lawyer or whatever the case may be, but she says she went to school she taught at the same school that NBA YoungBoy went to. She said she taught the NBA YoungBoy lawyers. She have a little insight, but she couldn't give too much. So let's just hear her opinion on this situation. And I must say, when I watched it, she just give me the vibe that she know a little something, or she don't feel like that YoungBoy, it ain't bad as it look, put it like that. It ain't bad as it look. A lot of people saying that it's over for him. You know what I'm saying? He's finished, finito. But how she coming at it, she coming at it differently. And how the lawyer that's in New York came at it, he said this most definitely could be conquered, but YB lawyers just got to get on their shit. So let's check it out. And they also threw the Melly situation in this.
NBA YoungBoy is not in a great place right now after just being arrested on a slew of new charges, including identity fraud, all while he's on house arrest in Utah on other charges. We're going to talk about what is going on here with attorney and hip-hop legal expert Afi Patterson. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. We have been focusing on a lot of hip-hop stories here on Sidebar, and now we got another one for you that actually might have a connection to one of our bigger trials that we covered. I'm talking about rapper YoungBoy, Never Broke Again, or NBA YoungBoy. Well, he has just found himself in a lot of hot water after he was arrested out in Utah. The artist, whose real name is Kentrell Gaulden, has been booked into the Cache County Jail on a number of charges. In fact, according to jail records, the listed charges are pattern of unlawful activity, procuring or attempting to procure drug prescriptions, identity fraud, forgery, possession of other controlled substances, possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person. Now, KUTV2 News out in Utah, remember Brian Schnee? Talked a lot with him and his associates during the Ruby Frankie case. Well, they have reported that YoungBoy is actually looking at potentially 63 formal charges. This according to an arrest affidavit. And according to this arrest affidavit, this is pursuant to, quote, a large-scale prescription fraud ring in which people would call in fraudulent prescriptions under the names of actual real doctors, but then they would use fake patient names with fake information. There's an allegation that when it became known this investigation was happening into this scheme, that someone apparently called law enforcement pretending to be a, quote, Gwendolyn Cox, who wanted to speak with a deputy but really wouldn't provide a lot of information. According to the affidavit, quote, Gwendolyn sounded as though she was a much younger male from the southern states. Gwendolyn made a statement, well, I asked her to, and she said that she'll have you call me. This statement was a response to a request that was made to have Gwendolyn contact dispatch and have them transfer a call back through. I've lived in the southern United States. The terminology in replacing the word ask with ax or other variations is considered with a southern dialect in states such as Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, and other southern states. Now, according to KUTV, what apparently happened in the end was multiple people were arrested when allegedly YoungBoy's car was being used to pick up one of these fraudulent prescriptions. It was pulled over. Marijuana, a weapon, multiple prescription bottles were found in the car. The arrest affidavit says, quote, according to the FBI, Cantrell is the known leader of a violent gang from the Louisiana area. Based on Cantrell's history, it is apparent that he's prone to violence. Based on the totality of the circumstances, a no-bail hold is requested to be placed on Cantrell, pending a detainer to be obtained by federal prosecution for his current case. Now, that in and of itself would be concerning. But here is the problem for YoungBoy as well. He was on house arrest. He is waiting to go on trial on separate federal firearms charges after allegedly illegally having guns back in September of 2020 in Louisiana during a music video shoot when multiple people were arrested on gun and narcotics charges. For YoungBoy, it is currently illegal for him to possess firearms because he is a convicted felon. He was convicted of aggravated assault back in 2017. However, little interesting side note, YoungBoy's legal team, they're actually awaiting a big Supreme Court decision on the Second Amendment that may rule it unconstitutional to bar felons from possessing handguns or possessing guns. His trial appears to have been paused for now till we get a decision from the Supreme Court, but
Mick.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now with this situation of them finding the guns, right? Well, finding the gun, you know what I'm saying? Just say if the prescription go out the window, the drug ring go out the window, and just say it's just a gun. Do you think that is it a way that he can beat this or what? Because they say he admitted that he had possession of the gun. But
did they read him his Miranda right?
I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know though.
I mean, even if they did, just because you admit to something, don't mean your lawyer can't figure out a way to get in the toss.
And what if he's found guilty of this gun or whatever the case may be? Do you think that like they'll be heavy on the sentence?
I'm not familiar with Utah. Not sure.
And do you think this gun case affects his situation that he got going on in Louisiana?
Not really. Right now, not really, because he hasn't even been tried or convicted of the federal case yet, or this case. Now, for example, if he get convicted of the case before the federal case, then yeah, because they'll play a part in his sentencing, his all that, but not in my opinion.
Okay. So, okay, I'm going to say this. Why they shooting videos where folks can see them holding guns, plus guns are not a good video prop. This is not a cowboy movie days. This is not the cowboy movie days. Yes, they did.
That's what all them artists do, especially young ones.
Blender say, yes, they did read Miranda rights. He spoke after agreeing to continue speaking with 12. It's in the paperwork. Should have never said he put that blick back in the drawer. Hey,
the drawer that he shared with his wife, who gun is the gun registered?
I don't know. Blender, pull up. Blender, you got to come on my channel and pull up.
Hey, shout out to Blender and everybody else that's pulling paperwork. Well, I ain't got to pull it. I love being in retirement.
I have a rule that I must leave the club 2 days in. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to catch the hook. He coming home. Cat say he coming home. Cat say he coming home. We can't speak like if it was one of us, the dude rich. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and shut it live, man.
I made me a chicken sandwich. This shit is busting.
What's up? What's up? I must say, after this video, NBA YoungBoy fans is not taking it well.
I bet not.
They not taking it well.
Oh, was any, because you see the name on the prescription in that picture that went viral that they try to lock them back up for? Was that name on that bottle?
That's a good question. I'm most definitely a good question.
By the way, for our sidebar listeners, you might be saying, why does NBA YoungBoy sound so familiar? Well, that could be because he was brought up during an interview we did regarding the YNW Melly case. Remember we interviewed Melly's ex-girlfriend, Mariah Hamilton, and her mother, Felicia Holmes? You might recall that Melly is charged with the murders of his friends, YNW Juvie and YNW Sack Chaser. The prosecution alleged that Melly and his associate, YNW Bortland, shot and killed the men, then staged the scene to look like a drive-by. Melly's first trial ended in a mistrial. He's awaiting a new trial. We actually learned that the death penalty has been taken off the table for now. But anyway,
what all this got to do with goddamn NBA YoungBoy?
There was another explanation for what happened here. Well, they brought up this.
I think they just be trying to paint a narrative.
It's been a minute since I looked at the case, but damn, I didn't know they took the death penalty off the table. Oh, and he's gonna be in court, I think, next week.
Who, Melly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm finna go. This right here is the lady right here, man, because I don't want to hear about the Melly shit right now.
Okay, that's crazy. And I'm talking about a whole recap of the Melly shit.
I hear you, Blender. Hold on.
Look into this?
No.
But now, YoungBoy is arrested on these new charges out in Utah while on house arrest. Again, don't know a ton of more details about this, but let me bring on Afi Patterson, trial attorney, rap, hip-hop legal expert to talk about this. Afi, good to see you.
I like the girl better, not him.
Blender.
Hey, what's the word? Blender Bars in the building.
Salute,
what's up, Blender?
Salute. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Blender, man. So tell me this. We want to talk about the paperwork. Now, you said, give us an insight on the gun situation. Now, what happened and how was it found and what did he say and where was it?
All right. So the gun situation is they came in, they said there's an investigation. They read him his rights. And then they asked him, have you been in possession of any weapons recently? Right. And then he's like, no, I haven't. And then they're like, okay. And then they keep talking to him. And then he's like, actually, 2 days ago, I put it in a drawer. And then he described that his wife always has that gun inside that drawer. So the situation in reality is that it's most likely like a concealed carry or a home defense pistol that his wife legally owns. But as a felon, you cannot legally even touch the gun. That's a crime. Being a felon, if you live with a person that has guns, that's an exception. But if you touch the gun, that's a crime. You cannot operate or handle a weapon as a felon.
It could be a loophole to it, though, depending on how the lawyer argues it, because it could be a situation where the wife could have been like, "Oh, the kids was there and I forgot to put it up. He had to put it in the dresser or whatever."
Right.
And he probably said it because he probably was thought about like they might hit it for fingerprints.
Right.
Yes, I think they are going to do that because on a song called Out Nothing, he says, "She the one bought me the mop and I gave it to Yungeen. I told him just to go shoot." So it's possible that she also purchased his firearms for him.
Leave it to Bleeder for the I deny him the quote the lyrics. Goddamn.
You already know I gotta come with.
Hey, so Blender. But okay, so with this situation, but ain't that's the same situation that happened to Dirt though? When they tried to break in his house, Dirt say he handed the gun to India. So like, you think it'd be a situation where he probably can overcome that?
No, because this is another layer on top of the situation. So on top, when you're a felon, yes, you're convicted and you lose rights, but like Mickey said, there might be exceptions. But there's an additional layer when you're already facing a federal gun charge. He's facing a federal gun charge out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The judge told him specifically, "Mr. Golden, do you agree that if I release you on house arrest, one of the terms will be you will not even touch a firearm. You will not pose with firearms on social media. You will not make threats with firearms." So that's an additional layer. So literally, like when you're on those terms, someone can snap a picture of you literally touching a gun and they'll lock you up.
Now that's true. But you know what's going on, and even if they do get some win in Supreme Court, that still would be an issue. He violated his bond conditions at that point.
Yeah. So right now, the next step is they're going to put him in front of a judge and he's going to be allowed to explain with his legal team, like why they feel that he didn't violate his conditions, because legally he has a right to explain, but it doesn't look good.
And I think if he use it, because like if they really go the narrative because it's kids in the home, if they come up with a scenario where he had to be the one to move that gun because of kids, I think they can, I think they can do something with that.
All right, Blender.
I don't see what they could say to make it make sense.
Right. So, Blender, I seen that they said something about cocaine. Now, what was the thing about the cocaine?
About YoungBoy?
Yeah, I seen on the paper. Did you see in the paperwork it said something about a residue of cocaine? Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch that. I only saw the promethazine with the codeine. I didn't see the residue part.
Did you mix up codeine with cocaine music?
Oh,
yeah, maybe codeine because lean.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure. Coke.
Blender, you got fucking music trying to read paperwork is crazy.
Hey,
it's good though. I be sending him the paperwork. Like when I get it, like first, like I be getting some leaks sometimes, but I be sending it to him. Like
I told her, I say blended on something in their paperwork. I say we most definitely gonna have it pull up because motherfucker don't know, goddamn it.
Yeah, because some states you can't access publicly, so you gotta get like the insiders.
Look, shout out to everyone coming up in the paperwork thing. Y'all make me proud, okay? Because I feel so great to get it instead of having to go get it.
Yeah, no, that's the queen of paperwork. I mean, you started that. You started running with that. So
okay,
yeah.
It probably was codeine. It probably was codeine.
Yeah,
because I see codeine.
The residue.
You trying to put an additional drug on YoungBoy, man?
I say residue because I ain't want to believe it was the whole thing of the cocaine. You know,
what they doing lines and shit.
Hey, nah, for real. But okay, so tell me this though. what's something in the paperwork that stood out to you that was just like, damn, like
honestly,
because you sent it to me, but I can't.
yeah,
I don't want to post it because it's gonna show my DMs.
yeah,
But,
yeah. So what stood out to me, what really messed me up, is that after they read him his rights, that he kept speaking, and then I'm like, okay, he's the way that he changed his story to the cops. One thing, he's young boy. He's the general of 4KT. You shouldn't be giving any statements to police. Second, I can tell that he's not in his right mind, like substance abuse wise, just because of the back and forth and the rambling of how he's talking to the police. That's what stood out to me. I'm like, all this back and forth, like this is so hot boy the way he's doing it. It's so reckless. Like
So
the
he
really
was in that video with the stabbing.
the video with the what?
When what's her name? Yaya got charged with the stabbing the other girl, the body cam. Did you watch that of him?
Yeah, I did. That was the Chirac Films that leaked it, I think. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
So was it like that?
Or well, there was no video. There was no video. I haven't seen video of this one, but that one, I mean, I don't think he was already on drugs, but he wasn't heavy like he was here. I think here what stood out is the opioid addiction, and it showed me the extremes that somebody with money will go to get opioids. Do you know about the Murdoch case? Pardon?
You think he actually is using now?
Oh, YoungBoy is a lean addict. He's a proud lean addict. He says, poured up off that codeine. I'm strapped, I'm moving slowly. So he loves to tote weapons while being intoxicated off codeine. And he has a song called Off the Lean. Like, and so that's a song that
no, you think he still actively know that man can't do no drills on bond. You think he's still fucking with it?
Yeah, because he posted that concerning picture where he was laying down and he literally had a cup of lean and it was purple. So like people like to post fake pictures, but I mean that color purple, I mean, you can fake it, but that's not regular cough syrup.
Okay, now I will come to his defense on that. He say the reason why he posted that picture of him laying down with the drugs and stuff, it was to promote the song. And he had later dropped, like hours later, dropped the song or played a snippet of the song with the verse saying that he don't answer the phone, he be too doped up or some shit. He don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah, but that's a actual concerning thing. Like I think he is actually doped up. Like you can tell in the interviews.
Nah, for sure. Fuck all that shit. He's still high. He's still getting high.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He also told the prosecutors. They told him, "Hey, man, you have to stop." He says, "I ain't stopping." He said that through his lawyers. Like he's not going to stop.
Hey man. So hey. Blender, what you think, Blender? You think this is over for him, or you think he gonna bounce back?
Nah, it's not over for him. He's gonna bounce back. There's my prediction. So that gun case in Baton Rouge, he's gonna beat that. So there's gonna be another headline. They're gonna say 4KT champion 2-0 with the feds on guns. But we're gonna go to the drug case, which is very severe. I mean, they don't play about that when it comes to identity. So he's going to get, I predict, 5 years sentence with a suspension, with a suspended sentence of about 3. And then obviously he's going to get another chance of probation. I mean, he's rich. That's my prediction.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're going to definitely chop on 63 now because you got to prove that he actually was the one utilizing them identities. Right. Each identity got to be traced back to him.
So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna mention that I think there might be cooperators, so it might get even bigger.
Right.
Now, ain't gonna make it to court.
now I want to say this though. The lawyer did say it was only like 20 some charges, and what they did was they just multiplied it. Like, you know, if you have like how did he explain it? He said it was actually 20 something charges, but if you got like, you went to the store like, you know, 3 different times.
Yeah.
They just multiplied it. That's how they got 63. He said, but technically it's only like 23 charges.
I caught that when I saw the charge repeated so many times.
Yeah.
Like that's how many times it was tried for sure. Look at Kimbella. You the police too? Kimbella's talking about Rico.
No, but yeah, I do see a Rico coming for 4KT. 4KT is a real gang. Like they actually kill people.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So in Baton Rouge, like they're really active down there. Like there's a lot of youngins that rep 4KT, and obviously YoungBoy's not the one doing it, but he's the one at the very, very top.
Oh, you done put the leadership on him.
Yeah, he's absolutely 4KT general.
Absolutely.
Now, hold on, Mickey. Now you called me the police, but you ain't called this nigga the police one time.
We know Blender the police. I said,
yeah. I'm a civilian cooperator, but I'm not police.
Right, Blender.
CIA shit.
I got one more question for you, man. I'm gonna let you get out of here, man.
All right.
What's the status on Meek Mill, man? Is Meek Mill? What's going on, man?
Man,
what's
with
the
the beef or like
Meek Mill?
musically, what do you think?
The beef with academics and all that shit.
Man. So I think Meek Mill right now it's cooled down because he blocked academics and then they haven't gone at it with each other. I would say that academics is going through a personal matter right now, and Meek Mill did follow an individual directly associated with that personal matter. So we'll see if he does try any stunts, and if he does, then we're gonna apply more pressure. But right now it's very calm. They haven't been beefing back and forth, just Act saying his crazy things on stream, but nothing active.
Right.
You know what? I did see the chick on the boat the other day. Was Meek Mill on the boat?
I don't know, but Meek Mill did follow her. They followed each other, which was weird. Like that's suspicious activity. Like imagine like you break up with your chick and then she go follow your biggest op. Nah, man.
Right.
Biggest op is
You know it's real. This shit is serious. This shit is serious, man.
It's serious, man.
Meek, what Meek did? Meek put death threats in when they bought guns, huh?
Exactly.
Listen, I send the music, all the paperwork, because all he do is forward it to me. He don't understand it. Just send it to me.
Yeah. You can send it to Mickey. She gonna send.
She don't follow me. The messages don't go.
No, I accepted you today. Actually, I had to make sure because at first I thought you was a spam, so I had to make sure I had to let you marinate for a minute.
Right. No. I got y'all. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all having me on.
I got to be skeptical about people these days.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Yeah. No. Well, I appreciate y'all having me on today, man, and you too, Mickey. All right, we'll chop it up and then we'll stay connected in the DMs. All right. I'm gonna stay in the chat too, and I'm gonna knock out some things I'm gonna do here in the studio. All right.
Hey,
Blender bars out.
Bars, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Blender Bars, man. He most definitely be on his ones and
Blender
twos.
been around for a minute. I just under a different profile.
Right.
When he said the profile, I said, "Oh, I remember that profile." So he been around for a minute, but y'all had to let him marinate in the restriction pile.
Hey, that motherfucker Blender, he don't even be playing. He don't even be playing, man. I'm talking about
Blender. Like when it comes to this online thing, Blender as is like the
They don't leak his burner.
I hadn't forgot the name anyway because I probably was gonna leak it if I would have remembered what it was. So you like I can't remember if it probably would have came out. He remind me of Boredom, but Boredom I think they got Hollywood. Boredom don't even be popping up over here like that no more.
Man, Boredom be riding around with that Loops pack, that not Loops, but that Whoops pack and that Lena Love Lavender featuring Mickey Truth pack. Goddamn it.
Okay, Boredom be out here in these streets. Okay.
Nah, for sure. So now the gang expert or the rap gangster expert is finna speak.
Who the fuck is that?
It's the lady from Louisiana.
Oh, she's who the fuck
No.
But now, YoungBoy is arrested on these new charges out in Utah while on house arrest. Again, don't know a ton of more details about this, but let me bring on Afi Patterson, trial attorney, rap, hip-hop legal expert to talk about this. Afi, good to see you. So first, let's start off. Do you have some sort of connection to YoungBoy, or am I completely off base there?
You are spot on. I'm a Baton Rouge girl, born and raised in Louisiana, living in LA right now. And I was talking with my husband last night about it because I remember we had mentioned him before when we were talking about his music. And he said, I think he was at the same school that I taught with because, you know, my husband and I originally met in Baton Rouge when he was, you know, during his Teach for America days. So we kikied about that a while ago and again last night. But yeah, you know, the connection is Baton Rouge. I'm a Baton Rouge girl through and through, and proud, love it, and yeah.
Well, what
I
can you
thought
tell
you
us
said she
before
was
we
his
get into the legal
teacher.
details? What can you tell
He
us
was a
about
designer.
YoungBoy's reputation in the
No.
industry?
I said she taught at a school he went to. I ain't say he was his teacher. God damn.
I think he's got a reputation for making music that goes viral. He's really popular with, I think, probably age groups beginning in middle school, maybe a little bit younger, you know, up through 45, 47, 48, 49. He's got just a wide swath of people that enjoy his music, and he's just really layered, if you can imagine that, layered and rich in his music. So yeah.
Hey, I just want to take a sidebar from Sidebar for a second to talk about something completely different. We are in this whole new culture right now where we are finally recognizing how important it is to eat clean, to use clean products, because it's like every day we learn these new studies and analysis that are finding out some very alarming things. Like apparently we're eating and drinking roughly a credit card's worth of plastic a week, microplastics. When I talked about
if you're not making $158,000 per year, but you'd like to, I strongly encourage you to
these charges that he's now facing. When I've talked a little bit about his criminal history, when I've talked about the fact that, I mean, let me give everybody an idea here. Pattern of unlawful activity, that charge, it consists of engaging in conduct which constitutes the commission of at least 3 episodes of unlawful activity, which episodes are not isolated but have the same or similar purposes, results, participants, victims, or methods of
When you
commission,
had told me what
or
it meant,
otherwise.
when you read it all, let me find out you were watching Law and Crime.
Nah, I looked it up. I had Googled it and shit. But
y'all, I got music doing his research now. He had to call me thinking definitions. I said, well, damn, music.
Cause I ain't never heard of pattern of unlawful activity. So I'm like, what the fuck? But just off the top of the head though, when they say pattern of unlawful activity, that's letting me know that motherfucker kept doing something that was unlawful.
Oh,
so I had
using context clues. Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
We can take your wheels off.
I ain't float through this business. I walked through the school. I ain't float through that motherfucker.
I don't know if you walked through it. You probably went through it.
Shit.
If you walk through, you went straight in the front out the back.
and I stayed there a little while. Summer school, night school. Damn. Nah, but when it with this pattern of unlawful activity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is they referring that to what they saying with the charges of they had the whole drug ring where they was going to multiple, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same, where is it coming from? Like what pattern of unlawful? Like my whole theory was
because it said have the same or similar purposes, results, participant, victims, or methods of commission. So yeah, because he got multiple counts. Yeah, it could be that. Because it's 63 counts, and hell, that's 63. At least like 40 of them bitches is fraud, forgery, some shit. So yeah. I'm so proud of you, music. I have raised you well out here in this research zone.
Renee say, you only know a pattern if you're watching for it.
Or if you go back and look for it.
Right.
I'm pretty sure when they made the decision to, like go at them, when they got the call or whatever from the police or whatever, pretty sure they just looked around for it.
Right.
No, he was on federal bond, not probation.
Interrelated by distinguishing characteristics. They talked about this as an ongoing major fraudulent scheme. Does this consistent with the image, the persona that he's put forward?
I would say no. So I think that when I looked at the charges, and how about this? Yesterday I spoke with his attorney, and some things that we talked about basically were procedurally what he's been facing, and he just basically told me how he's kind of been railroaded. And when I went back to look at the charges, these are just, I think, run-of-the-mill charges that I would see every day, and they'd be related to smaller things like guns, incidents when he'd be with other people. And basically how it goes is when you're with a lot of people, and let's say there's some drugs in the area, or
Afi,
are
are you
Yeah, go
talking
ahead.
are you talking about the new charges he's facing? Or are you talking about the old charges, the firearms charges?
Everything.
Okay,
But I'm
okay.
starting with the old, and I was going to
Okay.
the new charges.
Okay.
Because
Just want to be clear. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want me to stick to the new charges, I don't know very much about the new charges, but what I do know is just looking at his history and being in Utah and being in isolation, I think he's talked a lot about his mental health. And I think he's talked about, a possible addiction. So I don't necessarily look at this as from a criminal point or aspect. I think that, this country over the last 12 years, we've looked at people who have addictions with a lot of sympathy, and we've looked at them as people who need help and not to be criminalized. So I think that's the approach and the lens that I'm looking at it with right now.
But these are serious charges, right?
Hmm. Well, yeah, they're serious charges. Everything sounds serious when it's written down and before you've had an opportunity to refute it or defend yourself. So,
Okay,
the
talk
first thing
your
I heard
shit,
you
Matt
mentioned earlier,
Queen.
he's supposed.
So
Yeah, that dude there. See, I like the white lady that be on that dude there. Irks me. He definitely with this painting a fucking narrative shit heavy.
right. So by him having a drug problem, do you think that in the situation he's in right now, do you think they will be able to say, hey man, he wasn't running a drug operation, he have a drug problem? Or you think that what they saying is just too massive?
I mean, if they're trying to paint him as a ringleader of an operation, they can't, like I said, it's one thing to like be linked with amount of drugs for recreation. Then that's where you can use the drug addiction, the drug problem. But if they're trying to link him as the mastermind behind a whole drug operation, that's gonna be a little bit harder to say, oh, I'm really not selling drugs, it's for recreation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's gonna be very important to find out how much drugs was being taken. You know what I'm saying? Or like forged or fraud or whatever. How often was it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they can prove it could is feasible to say it was recreational use, then yeah, they can say he had a drug problem.
Right. Okay. But do you what I'm saying is okay, so but what I'm saying is the amount of what they saying, like all this shit, it's too much to put on the drug problem. Like at this point, goddamn it.
No, not technically. Because if, for example, and I did count. So say 10 of them was forgeries for prescriptions, right?
Right.
And it was over a year time frame. That means you was filling it once a month. You was getting, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you were doing 10 in a day, every day, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. All right. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Share the live, subscribe to our channel, hit the cash app, super chats.
supposedly leading a violent gang. How do you do that from Utah? How do you lead a violent gang in Baton Rouge from Utah? That just seems fantastical and like a super impossibility.
Well, their argument would be, we've just charged him with operating this kind of prescription fraud scheme, and if he's able to do it under house arrest, who knows what he might be able to do from the confines of a home. That would be the prosecutor's argument, I would imagine.
Oh, what the fuck? This guy. Okay. It's one thing, okay, running or being accused of running some shit where you at. You can use phones. Obviously, all this is being done over the phone, and you have a carrier or a person who go pick it up, right, and bring it wherever. Right. That's one thing. But when you were talking about running a business and shit, and he can never go hit the ground in Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? He's stuck, literally. Like, how the fuck is that possible?
All right. I agree.
But this is gonna be the guy that, and whatever the narrative he's painting is gonna be what us as consumers gonna go with, because he's the freaking person on law and crime.
Right.
Now that's painting a narrative. For those who love coming at me about giving opinion based off of the information, that's painting a narrative when you're painting that picture like that.
No, I agree. But I ain't gonna lie though, like with the Melly case, he was the same way with the Melly case though. Like
is he like that with them damn serial killer white guys they be filming, and the white ladies that's killing babies and stuff? Do they do the same thing? I don't watch it other than when they stream the court hearings. Is he the same way with that?
I don't know. I ain't never watched them cases.
Well, maybe you should watch them and let me know if he's the same way.
How you gonna put that on me? You ain't gonna watch the motherfucker? Nah, but
I don't like him.
Nah, for sure. He most definitely paint narratives, and you know, it be seem like he be prejudiced. Not like racial prejudice, but he just prejudiced, period.
He's playing into society's stereotypes. Not right. Like, it's one thing, just say it like it is. And then who's freaking accusing him of being the leader of a gang anyway? His federal charge on case not even about that.
Right.
Imagine.
Is it a prescription fraud scheme, or is it an attempt by someone who has a mental health issue to acquire something to help him self-medicate?
iPhone 15 in a mouse case.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
They ran with that shit with a uniform.
And let's talk about that, because it really, I think, comes back to the house arrest. And let's talk about the house arrest. So he actually agreed to this house arrest in Utah, where he's under the constant surveillance of this security team. But it reportedly hasn't been that great for him. The reason I say that is he apparently posted on his cat, whose name is Neon, his cat Neon's Instagram page back in July of 2023. It said, quote, "It's me, Neon. I've been seeing a lot. My dad's so unhealthy. It's scary, even his mental. He blows his money, making people smile who don't care to see the signs that's literally in their face. 20 Xanax a day. Please, #help. His lawyer then filed papers suggesting that YoungBoy had been suffering from anxiety, depression, weight and sleep loss. A federal judge ended up loosening some of those restrictions on his house arrest, allowing him to get mental health treatment, but wouldn't allow him to spend more time at the recording studio, even though his team had argued that this is significantly hurting his career and sales of his music. But then 2 months ago, prosecutors accused him of violating the terms of his house arrest, specifically the prohibition on using or unlawfully possessing a narcotic drug or other controlled substance. So that's kind of a basic framework of what we're talking about with his house arrest. What are your thoughts on that?
Hold on, pause there.
Well, I think, you just...
So they loosen his... So the question would be, is YoungBoy prescribed Xanax? They shrinks or psychiatrists, they will provide Xanax for anxiety.
I know he spoke on it before, and he did say that he was prescribed Xanax, but I don't know if it's a situation where it was for depression. Right. I know before he was though.
But I mean, regardless of what it's for, that could be why the prosecution didn't win when they tried to get him violated for that picture. Because if he's legally prescribed Xanax for whatever reason by an actual doctor for his mental health or whatever,
right,
then what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just gonna help his case, because if a psychiatrist literally prescribe you this medication because you're suffering mentally, then they can use that as a, you know what I'm
saying? Right.
But, and to what Renee just said, that still, even if he ran out and say he started using these fake prescriptions, right, to get more, that goes into that he does have a substance abuse problem, and it's not that he's the leader of a drug operation.
So shit, right. So at the same time, but that's what I was saying earlier, is his situation, is it a good thing to make up for what's going on? So by him having a drug problem, anxiety and depression, and he's prescribed Xanax, this is just a situation where this man is addicted to these pills, and he's going above and beyond to make sure he get them and he keep them.
Yeah, it just depends though. Like I said, like, you can't justify recreational use or even a drug problem 1,000 pills a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was some shit like that. But if you know what I'm saying? Like,
but to just be like, you know what I'm saying, just to piggyback off of the situation, if he say he take 20 a day,
he ain't said it. Technically, his cat said it.
His cat said it. Well, Kodak say he take 100 a day. So 1,000 ain't really nothing for real.
Man, I would have no heart taking 1,000 anything.
Kodak say he used to take 100 perks a day.
100 milligrams or 100 pills?
He say he used to take 100 perks a day.
I ain't never took a perk. What? I'm gonna tell you this. I got prescribed Xanax one time. I took one of them bitches and told my doctor, "Fuck you." I ain't taking that one bullshit at me. I ain't know what. I took one of them bitches. It was like, hell no. So I ain't never took no perk to know what that do, but hell no.
Right.
And one had me listen. I take an ibuprofen 800. I'm asleep about 5 hours.
Right.
Just read the message from Neon, the cat, who said his dad needs help.
Do you think it was the cat? Do you think it was the cat that wrote it? Because I have my suspicions, but if you think it was the cat, you think
that's so good, though.
I mean, well, you told me it was the cat, so
I did say it was the cat's Instagram.
And the cat said,
yeah.
The cat said his dad needs help. You know, the cat said his dad's on 20 Xanax a day.
I have some questions for that cat, but yes.
What does the cat know? But also, he's not able to go to the studio.
Okay, RPM 887 said, as someone who's been prescribed and eventually was addicted to Xanax, 200 bars a month is nothing. So you say he was eating 200 of them motherfuckers a month.
Shit.
So hey, if you got, just think about it, and then you got to think about it's YoungBoy, you got, and everybody else that's in the house that's on the
No. See, that'll fuck up his case now if he starts, you know. You can't have a Diddy party now. You got to say you take all them shit.
Right.
You can't say here.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, at this point, we know Dump take them motherfuckers. Goddamn it, Dump done became a whole meme. Goddamn it, Dump say he fighting demons. Lil Dump, the one that his homeboy that was on No Jumper that threw up on No Jumper. He did the 20v1.
I will say this though, Quando Rondo said he Young boy be taking first. Like, hey, the fake one.
Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Can Bella say the cat said what he said?
Kim Bella stupid. Hey,
Video.
y'all
He
saw
wants to, you know, Jesse, you're
for your animal and for your churn, okay? Because then they start saying this type of shit.
Say it's not the life you want to live at all. They're worse than the opioids. 6 years clean. It's nice to reflect back, but I hope YB can get through it. Okay. Salute. Congratulations to you, man. 6 years clean.
Ooh,
Congratulations.
if YoungBoy is on these shits like they say he is right now, I know he's going through it right now because I know he's going through withdrawals right now.
Right. Yeah. Shit. If Lil Dunk threw up at No Jumper and he was only a couple days clean, shit. The time YoungBoy gonna be in that bitch, he gonna do more than throw up. He gonna do backflips in that motherfucker.
I wonder though, because if he's prescribed Xanax, do they still give him Xanax in jail?
I don't think so. Well, I think they give them some shit that's similar to Zen. Like if they own something, I think they give them something similar that have the same effect. I think that's the
that shit ain't gonna hit the same as that real thing though.
Right.
creative. You know, creatives need an outlet. They need stimulation. If you're on house arrest, you're in a gilded cage. You don't have a regimen. You don't have regular interaction. You don't have a creative outlet. I think he's been crying out for a long time that he's been depressed and he needs help, and he doesn't have the tools or the capacity to handle that.
Well, let's also talk about this from a legal point of view. He just was hit with all of these charges, or he's about to be formally indicted on these charges. I imagine house arrest is now going to be out of the question. Would I be crazy to think that?
No, I think, again, his attorney, James Manasseh, is fantastic. He's got a rich history. I've known him for a while. He's argued before the United States Supreme Court, and I think he's on his way out there to figure out what's going on. And I think that house arrest is definitely not out of the question. I think that
you think he's going to get house arrest after now being hit with all these charges? How is that possible?
I think it's not out of the question. And again, he's got a fantastic legal team. So, anything is possible. And again,
but one of the main conditions of a house arrest is don't commit crimes while you're on house arrest, or don't be, charged or arrested while you're on house arrest. That's a problem. I would imagine. Has his attorney said, don't worry about these charges. This is nothing. This is chalked up. We're going to get him back in Utah on house arrest, out in his home. Nothing to worry about. Did he say anything like that?
No, he's not revealed that to me. But me just looking at the charges and looking at what Neon, again, has said about his dad, to me, this looks like an opportunity for the feds to come in and get a conviction. And can I say get their lick back from
How do you take 20,000 children?
Get they lit back. It's crazy.
Listen, but this is the thing. Why don't we understand how the legal system works by now? You know how many people done bonded out on top of a bond and you be like, fuck? Or they got probation after having probation before? Like, it's all about how your legal team argues your case.
Salute.
It's right. So, and again, innocent until proven guilty. So, as his guy on here is showing like you're guilty before you're innocent, but his legal team can again put out there like, hey, he's charged, right? However, they're gonna start knocking them charges down as time goes on. Now, the thing as far as how it will connect to the Fed case, again, if they drug test him, and he do have anything other than what he prescribed in his, on the test or whatever and stuff like that. But yeah, like, come on. What is he? Just a spokesperson? He don't have no understanding.
Yeah, I think he just because crime, law and crime is just like some news. like a news.
But you
local-
gotta have some type of understanding of how the law works. Shit, at this point, if that's the fuck, I should be a fucking correspondent for law and crime. Like the fuck.
Most definitely get you a little job, man. Shit.
I guess his jury trial in LA where he was found not guilty for another federal charge. And I think
another firearms charge. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have. I think they've been looking for him to do something, and they've been looking to get him on something, and this is their opportunity.
Is there anything you can share with what his attorney told you about his current legal status, about what we should be thinking about it? Is there anything he told you about how he might be fighting back against this, or what a defense could be?
Not anything that I'm willing to reveal, but I think that it's important. It's important to, they're thinking about the Supreme Court case that's coming out, where, as you mentioned earlier,
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, because this is very significant. The Supreme Court and this decision could basically affect whether or not those federal charges he's facing stick. They could potentially be thrown out. The reason I say that is because the Supreme Court is going to be hearing a case or deciding a case about whether people, and this is my understanding, with domestic violence protection orders should be barred from having guns. Well, NBA YoungBoy has expanded that argument to say that a firearms ban for convicted felons in general is unconstitutional, that convicted felons have a Second Amendment right to bear arms. And he cites a major Supreme Court decision from 2022 that struck down a New York handgun licensing law that created all these special requirements to possess a handgun outside of the home. That was a big win for Second Amendment advocates. Now, prosecutors in YoungBoy's case say, not so fast, that the ban on convicted felons carrying guns, that has been in place. That has been utilized dozens and dozens of times. In fact, since that 2022 Supreme Court decision, and then a majority of courts across the country have enforced this prohibition. So you tell me what we can expect from the Supreme Court there, and whether or not it's going to have an effect on YoungBoy's federal charges.
I'm just glad that the Supreme Court has taken this up and is looking into it, because a lot of times I would have, I remember I had, an elderly man, he had a felony conviction, something he pled guilty to, I thought was pretty minor, but a lot of times people take felony pleas to avoid prison time. And he couldn't possess a gun. And a lot of times, especially in Louisiana, it's a hunting and fishing state. So just, the opportunity to not even be able to hunt like you usually would, because you're a felon in possession of felon in possession of the gun. So I'm glad it's an issue. Also, a lot of these felonies are non-violent felonies. So I don't understand how you can remove the right to possess a gun from somebody just because they are convicted of a felony. But we're going to just only address the issue with domestic violence, which is a crime of violence. It's in the name. So I'm glad they're taking it up.
I wonder if they keep it very narrow and say we're just going to focus.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what the Supreme Court will do. We'll decide the issue with domestic violence orders and maybe not generalize it over or expand it to convicted felons. That's my guess, but we'll wait and see. Afi Patterson, really interesting case. We'll continue to follow it, see what the.
Okay, so what y'all think, man? Do y'all think I'm gonna play one more video? We finna get into one more topic with this NBA YoungBoy situation. Y'all already know when he went to jail, Finesse 2 times brother, No Love, was happy, celebrating.
That nigga delayed too.
Something similar what Finesse did. You know what I'm saying? He was celebrating.
You ever heard like sometimes some DNA shouldn't mix with other DNA?
Right.
That's what the product is, him. That like I don't even know what to say about that.
So I'm finna get into this next video about this situation. But before I get into it, what do you think about, hold on, let me just play this real quick. Like I said, NBA YoungBoy fans is not taking it too good. It was one video where the classroom called the police station, and And the little and the little girl was like, "What's his bun? Like, we need to get him
Oh
out."
shit!
I gotta find that shit, man. The little girl was like, "What's his
NBA
bun?"
YoungBoy got a cult following, especially on YouTube.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. You know what
He
I'm
don't
saying?
even got to tell you about dropping. He dropping, and when it comes to YouTube, that shit gonna shoot.
They say, "What's his bun?" They got to get him out. And then when the lady say he ain't got no bun, the little girl asked him, "Do you like YoungBoy?" She hung up on the end. She said,
They need their music. You know, YoungBoy drop songs all the time. They said they need their fix.
Right.
I first said probably was his daughter.
Now this right here is a fan, a YoungBoy fan.
Not a nigga with a full beard.
He taking it bad, man. He say, "Oh Lord, they done locked YB to." What he said? They done. Oh Lord, they done took YB to jail. Jesus be offense.
Save my shoes, Lord.
Let's just watch it, man. He started crying, man. I can't play the music, but
Oh, no, cut that shit off.
Bro started crying. I'm finna try to find the video where the little girl called.
It took him a long time to get them tears flowing.
He had to let them lyrics sink in.
He probably like, damn. Can't pay my light bill this week, man.
He had to let them lyrics sink in. Now, while I'm gonna play this next video. Like I said,
you got a lot of fucking videos tonight. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Long.
Nah, it ain't long. It's ASAP, but it's a must play. Finesse 2 times, brother. He most definitely did his big one, just like his big brother, and celebrated that NBA YoungBoy went to jail. Now, that got a lot of 4K trade members, man.
Hold on, real quick. What the fuck do his brother do? Because ever since he got beat up and cried on live, it's like I keep hearing about him. Like, what is he? Like, what is he doing?
He ain't doing shit. He dropping music, but you know what I'm saying?
Damn, you say about a train?
Hold on, let me close the window, man. That bitch sound like that bitch
come through the computer.
That bitch got loud on purpose, didn't it?
Oh, now that shit was funny as hell.
That bitch got loud on.
That shit, I had to look around like I know the fuck I don't hear no train and where I'm at there.
I thought it was going to sound like that bitch backed up. Shit. But you say what he do? He a rapper. He a rapper.
Well, he need to rap more than he be talking.
He a rapper. But he said, hey, 4K trade members, they say when they see him is up. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't appreciate it.
You better take heed to that shit.
They don't appreciate it. How he coming? Now at this point, that bitch should have been gone. Now. That bitch doesn't stop and blowing up.
Hey,
yeah, god damn.
Trying to let his the conductor trying to let a little side piece know, motherfucker, I'm coming, you better jump on.
I tell you, it ain't even that much horn in the world, bitch. Who is you horning at?
Yeah. I thought you said horn.
All right, I'm finna play the video. We're gonna get into it, man.
Arrested by the feds, for running a drug operation on prescriptions with pharmacies. If y'all haven't seen that video, I broke down the full paperwork. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. Make sure y'all go check it out. Now y'all know Finesse 2 times brother, no love. Oh man, you could tell they brother. Cause when Cone Brazy went to jail, Finesse 2 times was celebrating. When NBA YoungBoy got locked up and went to jail, Finesse brother No Love, he was celebrating. He posted NBA YoungBoy and said, NBA YoungBoy booked on major charges. Good morning. He waiting to see the judge in Grave Digger County. That's crazy. Gone. Laughing emoji. Now you already know how the streets play. You already know the code of the streets. They feel like nobody, I don't care if it's your op, that you shouldn't be happy that they in jail. Nobody should be happy that somebody went to jail. That's how the streets feel. Y'all get in the comments and let me know, do you feel that same way? Oh yeah. And he wasn't done. He then posted a news clip and said, you tore up out here. You heard me? Oh man, he still wasn't done. Finesse 2 time brother No Love say, all y'all fans gonna take that L every time something happened to a nigga. Y'all want to yell the police. I guess we put guns around him too. Stop it. And his caption, it says, stand down, cause he gonna be all right, and tag NBA YoungBoy, praying hand emojis and laughing. Hey,
did he say guns, crack, and powder?
Yeah. I think that's where I got the cocaine from. That nigga.
Where the teeth came from? You got too much time on your hands. Because I saw his lip trembling at first. Now you put the Did you make his eye like droopy like that too?
Yeah.
Or is that how it is?
Nah, that's like a facial expression.
Oh, shit.
Y'all
like,
like
people getting Junior in radio.
hey, listen, I must say, man, he had a lot of people upset. Oh, he had 4K trade members upset. Your boy, Big Hearn, he had a lot to say. Check it out.
Say, gangs, I can look at your ass. I can tell you broke. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no hustle. You ain't got no scrap to go get no money. Probably why your fucking brother put the knives across your head trying to put some sense in you. Stop dick riding and go get some money. I ain't never seen a nigga celebrate a nigga going to jail.
You must ain't been in Chicago.
Man, then look, I ain't dissing you. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Look, you ain't got to call me. You ain't got to call police on me at all. I'm just telling you some shit I ain't never see before. And I ain't never see a supposed to be gangster celebrate when a nigga go to jail. Not only that, old ass, broke ass supposed to be gangster celebrate a young nigga go to jail.
Now, like I said, that wasn't the only 4K trade goon that had something to say. Your boy Los the Savage, he had something to say too. He said, whenever y'all in Baton Rouge, let him know. He gonna pop out. Check it out.
Oh, these rap niggas. I don't give a fuck who brother it could be. This could be Finesse, brother, whoever, God, brother, man. Look, this is what I'm saying. Before you go to jail, you bitch ass. Like, who the fuck is No Look? I don't even know this. As soon as a nigga go to jail, a nigga get on this bitch dick pulling. Like, you get on this bitch pulling, like damn, like you happy brother went to jail? Like, you on some straight fan shit. Should be pissing me off. But just let me know whenever y'all got a show in that right, man. I'm gonna pop out on y'all boys. You personally, because you the one that's posting everything. You personally, ain't No Love, whatever. You niggas a bitch. Y'all niggas ain't on no street shit, man. You niggas talk all day and be happy as a dick pulling when they go to jail.
Hey, and just when y'all thought it was over, NBA Chopper boy, he had something to say, man. NBA Chopper boy say, let's box for 100K. No Love say, get with this fight for free. So he don't even want to fight. He say he want to shoot. No Love, y'all already seen that last fight he had, man. We ain't see the fight, but we seen the aftermath.
Cuz, look at this knot on my head. Cuz, I ain't cut nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing when the fat bitch jumped out. I'm gonna upload the footage of what just happened. As you can see, I got a knot on my head. You hear me? Y'all share this jump, bro. My own mother, bro.
Finesse 2-time homie put a knot on his head so big. See, y'all thought that Martin it was fake. When Martin got beat up by that boxer, he had knots all over his head. That shit is real. So he said he don't want to fight no more. He said he want to put that iron on him. He said he'll do it for free. NBA Chopper boy, he say been ready to. Where you at? Hey man, let me tell you, these boys here different. Lil bro say he to go to the upper room. Where you at, gang? You already know. No love. He replied and say, let's do it. Green heart, laughing emoji. Yeah. So you scared to fight and you scared to it out, huh? Because he asked, where you at? You supposed to drop that low for now. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I didn't respect when Finesse 2 times laughed at Honeycomb Brazy for going to jail, and I don't respect no love. Finesse 2 times little brother laughing at NBA YoungBoy for going to jail. If you ever been to jail, you know that is not a place for a human. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications.
Have you been suffering from the after effects of a car?
Hey, you did your thing with that shit. I was cracking up for real in real life, bro. Like that was funny. You did your thing.
I had to get that nigga.
But I mean, come on. This man got on live showing us his wounds, telling people to share. That nigga don't give a fuck about no respect. It's the respect is gone.
That nigga say
he gonna be the definition of child safety gone wrong.
That nigga say, look at my knot. Yeah, that man ain't got no cuts though.
Y'all share this live.
Hell nah, man. But
Goose Troop.
Hey, most definitely it's up. It's up. And there was plenty more people spoke out, you know what I'm saying?
But they know damn well no love ain't going back.
Nah, that bitch ain't going nowhere. That bitch ain't going nowhere. I'm finna drop the link if anybody want to pull up and speak on this YoungBoy situation, man.
Yeah, because I got about a good number, another maybe 30 minutes in, bro.
Yeah, we gonna give it.
I just start stretching. You know what's next? I'll be laying across that bed, just drop me if I get snoring.
Okay, now this what I do want to speak on real quick though. But if anybody want to pull up and speak on say anything, promote your channel or speak on the NBA YoungBoy situation, y'all hit that link. But I do want to say this: your boy the baby, he allegedly ran off on the YouTuber with the YouTuber 20,000.
He took that 20,000 deposit.
He said he took it, right? But my thing is, did you see the clip of why he the clip
with
of
the girl?
Like what triggered him?
Hey, let me tell you, we don't play that fugazi shit in the Carolinas, okay? So like, that shit was out of bounds.
But he said, but am I tripping or they was already talking? Because she said you said about the eating the ass or some shit. So why would he trip about if she say suck the fart out of it?
Because that's different. The fuck, bitch. I don't want to suck no fart out your ass.
He say he gonna eat it. What's the difference?
So hold on. So when you eating a booty, you just let a bitch fart in your ass.
No. Listen,
hey, listen. When you talking about suck the fart, you trying to suck somebody?
No. What I'm saying is he opened the door for that conversation by saying he eat ass. So why did he take it so personal? Just because she said suck the fart out like that?
Because from one, he was like, bitch, then he was like, man, now go ahead and get her out of here. So they should have just moved it along, but of course it was more entertaining to let it play out. So I mean, the baby don't be playing like the baby is just like that. Like he get real serious for real.
Nah,
so you got to know who you booking. So you got to know how far to play with certain people.
Right.
That's that Carolina shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the entertainment, nigga. I said get this bitch up out of here. You don't want to get up out of here.
I just feel like he opened the door for that, though. If because they didn't show the clip where he said anything, but she say, didn't you say, you know what I'm saying? Like you eat ass or whatever.
I get that, but when he gave you the signal by saying, yo, get her on,
chill out.
you know.
Right.
right then and there. Because at the end of the day, although it's content, entertainment, you still running a business. That was the thing. Well, you see, he ain't laughing. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got to know who you playing with. Like, for example, you see how I call you the police all day long. You laugh it off, whatever. But remember, AK-47 ain't like me joking, calling him the police. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to know, like, how, like, who you working with, who you dealing with.
Facts.
I would slap that whole time. I'll suck the part out.
Out of all the bitches that you don't smell in here, would you suck the out my?
Get this bitch. Get this queen out of here, man. Get this queen.
What you mean?
Get this disrespectful queen out of here.
You smell the Valentino, baby. Come on.
Get this disrespectful queen out of here. Just came in here.
I'm speaking from the heart.
Verbally harass me.
I'm not verbally harassing you.
Get this disrespectful queen.
I think you. I don't think you want to do that.
You do, baby. And don't have no vendetta with me.
Oh, baby.
She told me Charlamagne a guy do that. She told me Charlamagne.
Yeah, they all do it.
Don't play like
Come
that.
on.
Hey, yo, go ahead on, baby.
I told her.
So is she trying to say that's a South Carolina thing?
I don't know what the fuck she's trying to say. Okay, but let's just be clear. The baby is from North Carolina, so I guess she's saying Carolina. You know, people be mixing it up, thinking it's one situation. But it seemed like she said you smelled about that perfume.
Right. Now, see,
where did she allude that he said he was gonna eat her ass up?
I be hearing shit wrong sometimes. I've probably heard it wrong.
Yeah, you got it.
Hold on. Now we gotta let the clip play. Hold on, because she might say, because I thought she said she heard, but I don't know. I might have been tweaking. But just to come out just like that, but at the same time,
that's how they do on them things, and that's what I'm saying. You got to know who you got on there. Now, if he would have had one of them Chicago niggas on there, it probably would have played out a little more. The baby just ain't that person though.
But I will say this though, like, and I understand what you saying. I understand.
Think it's for real.
What he's saying.
It's the baby.
But it's like these 20v1s, they try to find the viral moment.
Oh, it's definitely viral for shit show. But the baby is dead serious.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
Hey, the Carolina niggas different. I mean, I can't really explain it other than they different.
Right. Cause it's like to me, if I ain't with that shit or not, I wouldn't have took it offensive because I done watched them before. So I know, like, okay, they trying to find that viral clip to promote the video.
Listen, how many times you done heard me say, even as far as like the interview a nigga, you know what I'm saying? How you trying to get these niggas to talk about what we would like, what we talk about? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be wanting like, nah, they were like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that they be like, that's just how I guess it's a Carolina thing.
Right. I'll put a bitch to bed real quick. I was sleeping.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, to ask a motherfucker to suck fart out your ass is disrespectful.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel when he coming, that's disrespectful as fuck. Like, the fuck you mean, bitch? I don't even know you. Like, we ain't on that. The fuck is that to say? And then, like I said, the baby have a persona anyway. You get what I'm saying? So, like, like, that's different. And then that's aggressive, too. For a woman just to come, you gonna suck the part out my ass. That's aggressive as fuck.
Right. But I get it, though, because, you know what I'm saying, they was looking for the viral moment. And that's why he kept going on with the shit, because he trying to get that viral moment to promote the video. But I just feel like they got to let these people know up front, like, look, man, it might be some left field shit. It ain't going to be no crazy shit, but we need a viral part to promote the video. I think they should do that.
It's all about what the paperwork say too.
Right.
Every place got a contract waiver.
Right.
So, I mean, he got his viral moment for shit show. And he's still prolonging it by saying that the baby ran off with the money.
All right, yeah.
You know, but just I wouldn't even like on that type of shit. I wouldn't even have picked the baby to be that content. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. It'll be somebody with a more bigger personality that's more content friendly. You need
you know
somebody
how to
that's
do it. You know, like certain shit will flow with certain people. Like I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just a Carolina thing. We get tight quick because you know, even like behind the scenes, I'll tell you, hell no, I ain't with that shit. You be like, man, it's the content. I'm like, man, fuck the content. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's our thought process, I guess.
Right.
I told it was a New Orleans thing. I think she got it confused.
Yeah.
No, I ain't got it confused.
Go ahead on, Van.
Who gonna stop me? What you talk about?
Through.
I'm not through.
Just one more. Go ahead.
See, and she too. We ain't going no more. The last question, get this disrespectful queen out of here. What I do, I'm a professional now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my question. Out of all the bitches that you don't smack,
Professional.
no. You gotta delete that.
Delete this.
Don't play with him.
Don't delete that. Then go to the recently deleted. Delete that too. Yeah. Delete the whole thing. What you sucking for? Yeah, we got me. All these videos got them. So you beat them all.
Yo, check.
Oh my god.
Professional.
Yeah, I hold dude accountable because when he told him it was it, he continued to let the chick, you know what I'm saying, go on
and then the chick start bucking up.
Right.
You know, now look, the baby always in some shit that the baby done called police on his own baby mama to get that bitch away from him. So he don't have to choke her ass out. Okay. So look, he lasted longer than I thought.
Yeah,
so I don't blame the baby. I just see the vibes. I just want to have picked as far as a creator. Yeah, like right, trapping. Like I would have picked somebody else for some shit like that. And then you bring up Charlamagne the God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, as far as like, yeah, he's this big radio personality, but for one, bringing up another nigga or dude to a nigga from the Carolinas is disrespectful.
Right. Yeah, they
shout out to the Carolinas, North and South, man. We stand on business, man.
That what it is. They most definitely played though. I hope that was towards the end because if that wasn't, he really ain't got no video for real.
Yeah, I know you heard. He said go to the recently deleted.
He wanted all that shit gone. Man, we would have been fighting in that bitch though. But at the same time, he
would have been ready and he stayed strapped. Okay, he would have definitely been ready.
It would have went down because goddamn, I ain't deleting now. But the dude was in the wrong though, because once he told him, hey, he ain't on that, he gonna talk about, nah, let her get one more. Bitch, you don't even know it. Your whole video finna be out of here.
Okay. Like, yeah, she was Kimbella, she was definitely too aggressive.
Like, but at the same time, too, they be telling them girls they always have one person to be extra and it be scripted, but the person that's there doing it don't know.
Yeah, see, she was real aggressive. Then she started bucking. You don't know the South, they beat a bit central. Okay, like, you heard. Look, get this queen. Okay, get this queen.
Right.
Hey, but see, they would have cut it right before she started bucking. He probably would have finished. I think when she started bucking up, that was it right there.
Right. Yeah.
He said, I ain't getting the full amount I used to get, but I ain't need this shit either.
Right. Yeah, he most definitely played. They played. He most definitely played. Now, y'all hit that like button, man. Shut the live, subscribe to the channel. We finna go ahead and shut it down. We can go ahead and do your 1, 2.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all social media, Me2022. Make sure you follow my Kick. I'm still trying to grow that up. Make sure you catch me every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Triple Threat Ladies Edition with my co-host Kimbella Roxy and Miss Me with that BS. Every Friday right here on Triple Threat Friday. And you already know I'm gonna be dropping videos, y'all. My schedule is crazy, so I can't drop as often, but I'm dropping. So y'all make sure y'all go catch my latest drops over on my channel, okay? And always stream my podcast, Mickey Truth Voice of Truth, and also listen to all my music, Mickey Truth, on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that good shit. And y'all already know I'm the queen of motherfucking paperwork. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Hey, salute Trapper. Salute, brody. Anybody wanna shout their channel out? Anybody wanna pull up, promo your channel, or just put your link in the chat? Go ahead and do so now. Get your promo on. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. You already know, man. Watch the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody that support the channel, that support us. We most definitely need y'all to start pulling up on Thursdays at 8:30 for Triple Threat Ladies Edition. They most definitely be lit over there, and it'll be a conversation for the men to engage in too. It's not just, I know what I'm saying, I know that y'all hear Ladies Edition and be thinking, you know what I'm saying, hey, nah, it be a vibe. It be lit over there. It be a conversation to be had. So y'all make sure y'all pull up. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Kim Bella Roxy, man. She be doing her thing too, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Miss Me With That BS. If y'all can find her link, put it in the chat. I want to send my prayers out to Miss Me With The BS. Y'all already know. Y'all might know her as Lena Love Lavender. She got the soap. Y'all need any kind of soap or conditioner, she most definitely gonna get you in the game. Her mom's birthday was today, and her mom passed, and what I'm saying, she's very emotional right now. So y'all send positive vibes. Y'all go subscribe to her channel, follow her on Instagram, and just show her love. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. I appreciate everybody. Just trying to come keep with us for sure. 8:30 on Thursdays, man. Triple Threat Ladies Edition. Mickey Truth. Miss Me With That BS, aka Lena Love Lavender, and the one and only Kim Bella Roxy. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. But y'all already know, man. We out of here. Until next time.
Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi.
And before I go, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to homie, bro. Like, he most definitely be putting in the work. Y'all tap in. Hey, drop your link in the chat. Drop your link in the chat. Well, I'm finna hold on, bro. Y'all make sure y'all go turn bro up, man. Drop your link in the chat, bro. Oh, let me see. I got you. Hey, y'all go hit that subscribe button, man. Go turn bro up, man. He be lit. He be live 2, 3, 4 times a day. Y'all go turn him up.
Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't Hirachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow, ain't hibachi. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Yeah! 50 flow.